uncle, your father's friend.
But Mummy Papa are not at home.
It's okay, beta. You open the door for me. Your father has only sent me to pick you up.
I won't open the door for you. I am not allowed to open the door for strangers.
I'm not a stranger, beta. I visit your house to meet your father. Once you see me, you'll recognize me. So please open the door.
Wait, uncle. I will call Mummy and ask her.
Listen, beta.
Yes, uncle?
I didn't tell you this before, but your father has met with a major accident and he's hospitalized. And even your mother's phone is also switched off. And she's only sent me to pick you up. So come fast.
Papa met with an accident? How is he?
You come along with me to the hospital and see for yourself how your father is doing. And we don't have much time for all this. Open the door fast.
Okay, uncle. I will open the door.
If someone comes up to you and tells you that we have sent them to pick you up, then ask him for the password which we give you every day. And if they do not know about it, then never ever go with them. Okay?
What is the password?
Password? What password?
If Mama have sent you, she must have given you a password.
Yeah, she gave me a password, but I forgot it in a hurry. And we don't have much time for all this. You have to meet your father, right? So open the door fast.
I won't open the door without the password, and now I'm calling the police, uncle. He will make you remember the password.
I made this video to encourage parents to have a safety guideline conversation with their children so they know what to do when they are in this situation. As parents or elders, we should teach our children about this stranger danger. It means what should they do when a stranger approaches them to go along with them. And creating a password or a secret code between you and your children can help them to prevent that situation. The password can be anything which is personal and not easy to guess by anyone else. And try to change the password every day and tell your children not to share your password even with their friends because it has to be a secret. There have been cases where children have helped themselves by not being abducted by the simple password trick. So I would request every parent or guardian out there to talk to their children about this stranger danger because children's safety is in our hands.
Yes, who is it?
Hello beta, I'm your uncle, your father's friend.
But Mummy Papa are not at home.
It's okay beta, you open the door for me. Your father has only sent me to pick you up.
I won't open the door for you. I am not allowed to open the door for strangers.
I'm not a stranger beta. I visit your house to meet your father. Once you see me, you'll recognize me. So please open the door.
Wait, uncle. I will call Mummy and ask her.
Listen beta.
Yes, uncle?
I didn't tell you this before, but your father has met with a major accident and he's hospitalized. And even your mother's phone is also switched off. And she's only sent me to pick you up. So come fast.
Papa met with an accident? How is he?
You come along with me to the hospital and see for yourself how your father is doing. And we don't have much time for all this. Open the door fast.
Okay, uncle. I will open the door.
If someone comes up to you and tells you that we have sent them to pick you up, then ask him for the password which we give you every day. And if they do not know about it, then never ever go with them. Okay?
What is the password?
Password? What password?
If Mama have sent you, she must have given you a password.
Yeah, she gave me a password, but I forgot it in a hurry. And we don't have much time for all this. You have to meet your father, right? So open the door fast.
I won't open the door without the password, and now I'm calling the police uncle. He will make you remember the password.
I made this video to encourage parents to have a safety guideline conversation with their children so they know what to do when they are in this situation. As parents or elders, we should teach our children about this stranger danger. It means what should they do when a stranger.
Greetings, fellow Sierra Leonean and viewers beyond the Sierra Leone community. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, KADIJAH Tijan Nabi. Today we get an update on we precious late KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH. We get a lot of family members that we're supposed for join with today, but that we'll go explain more in detail later, where some of them not go able for partake because of an emergency health issue. Another one is that we also get another unfortunate case of rape today back again. We reach we from yesterday. We happen to do with a 4-year 6-month-old young girl. Some of you are going already read the interview where I get with the biological daddy as well as the uncle, and they've been on there with me for the last half an hour, and we apologize. 45 minutes actually. We apologize for the delay because as in I know the technical issue back home, it can be challenging, hence the reason why the delay happened. So we apologize for that. Having said that, at a pause for now, make I bring in 2 family members of the late KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH. Let them introduce themselves, and then we go learn to we topic today. And I welcome once again. Make a call on Mrs. Calon, and then the grandpa himself will come in. Yes.
Good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world we wanna be. Greeting to una all. Me and a family friends to KADIJAH in people them, and I'm here to. When we are talking about the local language where we all be understand and where we all be. Couple of things then they where we they miss out, where we need to get some things then straight. Like for example, I see somebody post, they talk about say KADIJAH born in America. And I believe say the last interview we do, nobody no mention that they say KADIJAH born in America. We hear it from KADIJAH in biological daddy, where it be state and clearly say KADIJAH get a dual citizen through in the daddy we born up. And I believe say anybody within the diaspora, we know the cultures and we know some of the rules and regulations where they that this part of the world. If you are a citizen, especially for America, because now they we there now they be able to talk about. If you're not citizen in America, you born picking any part of the world, automatically the picking don't get a dual citizen. A dual citizen, they will make that clear. People in the post, they talk say, Congolese, when the daddy say, the picking born in America and Binta no ever come to America. That's not true. It not be ever talk up. Let them go back, they replay this again and get the story clear. And nobody know the badge Binta. Honestly, as a mother, one way or the other, I go to feel pain. I believe say even though it takes some of the actions them, it probably don't regret some of them. So nobody know the point finger at Binta say na bad mama, na this, na that. No, nobody know they say that. Because a lot of videos, a lot of posts they go around say Congolese they point finger for Binta. I think say they need to go back and replay the video where we been done make. The other interview where we been do on Sunday, the 21. They need to go back and play it and listen to what the guy talk. Congolese not be tell anybody say Binta na bad mama, and not tell anybody them past relationship. It just explain the back and forth between the biological mama when a Binta and for get the picking usai ide na America na ya. That was the explanation. Nobody not states who that rape him. Nobody not say anything na ya. So when we they go out for take out some things that we get for care and go the right way. All this back and forth with this person they say Congolese and they cause mommy cause my Facebook. I think say right now Binta Usa for day and Binta and people them this not them picking where they make. We not be dead. We just need justice for this picture. Both family member for come together let them fight this picking injustice. That's not what they plead for. Nobody know they point finger and Binta. Me set my mama as a mother. I don't think say anybody go glad if only in picking die. So then they don't Binta. Nobody know they point finger at you say you happy or you know what to make you picking die. You set that body devastated right now. But what are you doing? But we need teamwork. Both the parent side, both parents like the mama and the papa wanna come together. They wanna fight justice for wanna picking them. Like I've been saying the other time, this motto KADIJAH mama we don't lost in life through the process of this. In sister shot 2 days in the process of this same thing. And in sister Yon will be very, very bad compared to KADIJAH because KADIJAH is no more. Even though he lost in life through this, but when we realize that say IJ day. And IJ get to live with this rape incident for the rest of her life. She's only 8 years old. As a child, nobody no one go through them thing and then in life. We dey fight for ladies rape issue now with community, now salon, to be precise, so now we young country, let it stop. Imagine today I dey listen to some of the audios them, some of the call and I listen to KADIJAH. Right now where they find this program, I listen to an interview when they interview this other between in daddy where they raped today 4 years, 6 months. 6 months older than KADIJAH. And ISATA don't go through the same thing. This is something that is rampant in our culture. And this not been the ever be. Previously, where KADIJAH explained, I don't think say it points finger at anybody for saying not this, not that. When we they carry news the right way, where it's supposed to be carried. This he say, she say, when they call Binta give your side of the story, then call Congolese give your side of the story, then one person they take side for say, okay, well, I go then a Binta inside, I go then a Congolese inside. We no need for do that at this time. What we need for do right now, we need justice for little KADIJAH and IJ, and there's so much of them, so many of them where they don't live. Imagine this not even die out yet and another one don't can add on top of it. Come on, this needs to stop. We really need to put an end to this. This is the reason why we some of the family members, them, auntie, uncle, everybody in the world, they try to fight for this KADIJAH story. If it takes for the KADIJAH in life, we don't lost. For this speaking in story, if it takes for loss for this KADIJAH, this is story, if that's what it takes for let people hear with voice, for let justice be served, do ya let we come out, let we do them in a respectful ways. Let we do them in a very way, at least this will be stopped. All this Congolese said this, Binta said down there, somebody they call like me, and they repeat them again and again and again. I do not care for no waiting pass between Congolese and Binta. Nobody not being there inside them or to let them and make them sit there. So we be very careful how we they come in for talk. What we focus on justice for KADIJAH and his sister when I IJ. We shouldn't be focusing on the past. Waiting on past between Congolese and this lady. Nobody not be there. We got to be mindful the way we they talk. We got to be very careful. Salon people that we they carry news and when they carry news that the wrong one we they carry. You know really good. You know really tell well. Then 2 people there where they make this picture. Tears them at all to their eyes. I mean just wish Binta or anybody who relates to Binta where they watch me or where go able to pass this message to Binta. I know Binta and me and into go FSSG. She's a Fijian just like me. You know, I not be ever not tell my Binta now the Binta down there. I just go where I reach now the house, I ask, I say, who down this Binta last year? Where I see I get for no say, now Fijians and we all go school the same year na FSSG. As a matter of fact, me and him been there at the band where be the turn with school stuff. So Binta, do ya mama, you and Congolese, whatever we una get where they go on, if una they listen to me, una put this aside, let una fight justice for una pikin. Well, una pikin them, to be precise. This na pikin them don't evolve. Whatever issue where you and Congolese get, let people them put her aside and una fight towards this pikin here so injustice. Them pikin they need justice. They're not going to able to fight, they're not going to able to get voice. Like KADIJAH, she's gone. She's gone. They not got a voice there for come out and talk. They not got a power there to do anything right now. Neither even IJ was still there alive. She has no power. Now we the parents then got to intercede and fight for them. Then we fight for we picking them. Then we stand up for we picking them. All this back and forth. Now then media there. Not because some of them again platform them where they go to the media then they bash people then they talk all kind of nonsense about people there. Let we not tell for realize now so say this family member there then they hurt. Who not go want to see a 5-year-old rape and get killed in the process? We'll be very mindful. God they watch we all. Some of them messages then they went and they send to Congolese in families them it's wrong. Now be very honest, it's wrong. It's very, very much wrong for them the course they use them bad words then it's so wrong for them when they do them thing and they. This not same way the both family need for them get together as one. Let them fight this for justice for this speaking there.
So one
but
come,
for them they in another corner the court they use what dear me and they beg owner for God.
Yeah, one
By
coming real
next
quick.
week KADIJAH will probably go come back. Where I will try to get some other family members, them whether you go hear finally some of the truth.
Absolutely.
Nothing but the truth that we need.
Absolutely. Now come back in. I've been wanting to actually just give an intro before we come into the intro. But being that it don't start, I want to say thank you. Like the name over here, this platform, as the name implies, Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. Salon now we all own and we all voice matter. And I make them very clear, wherein the last meeting we'll get with the biological dad, I make them clear, say I send condolences message to both family members that were involved, which is the mommy part and the daddy side. I also make it clear that I make multiple attempts for also reach out to both parties, but the one we respond sooner was the papa side. Yeah, you understand? And the mommy too, again, I reach out to and I speak to the stepdad where he give me assurance the other day, say we go get a meeting equally as that, like the one we'll get with the biological daddy, but later on he not show up. He later on tell me say unfortunately the condition of the mommy not be they do so well, so he been get for go back now hospital. And once again I they send out, we all on behalf of the entire team here, we they send out a message of sympathy and condolences, and we they wish the mommy a speedy recovery. Like how Mrs. Kalon just say, this I know say this is a national issue, because me even wanna be like a biological mom or dad of KADIJAH. I know what I go through in the process, and equally as that of every Sierra Leonean who care, where we all the fight under one cause, where now for kill this deadly crazy, I don't know what for name this evil thing where they gonna our country. So having said that, in the process of where we all the mourn, where we get national mourning, a final we just be mindful now, we get empathy, sympathy for all parties were involved. And I will say again, Sierra Leoneans now careful. Now we'll be careful with how we they jump into conclusion without having the detail or the in total of both sides. Like I say, as we they try for be credible platform, we they make them a priority for reach out to both parties. Sierra Leoneans then will be the judge at the end. But I want to be clear that speaking behind closed door, being very careful as to what they disseminate or what they say. There's a lot of findings them where it be say no, be careful, no run to judgment against, like how they say, the biological papa. No, be very careful, no get seen. If we're not able for do anything, no, just talk less, and no, just try for pray for them, pray for we nation, and then we able for get this bad thing where they go on under control. Unfortunately, we lost the grandpa, but I believe say he will come back and join we. I want to bring you back, Mrs. Calon, and we'll bring the grandpa back immediately when he come in, because we really want to be like an introduction before we get into it. But come back in, madam.
Yeah, like I've been a talk. We need to stop then the false news there. Then news there when they get around, it make the situation much worse. You know, there's two couples there, to be honest with you, or then parents, the mommy and the daddy. These are, of course, they will feel bad. No, mama, not there. I don't care what will happen between you and Congolese. We will wish for let them find situation they are. If for on my foot, we'll be very honest. Nobody never wish that we say. Neither Congolese. Congolese can on this platform, you know, say anything negatively but this lady when I've been there. So then money costs there where they go around, and then rudeness there where they go around. Do ya with a big, let it stop.
Okay, the grandpa don't come back.
Let me give a little grief,
sorry.
let them mourn the beginning situation. Please.
Mrs. Calon, 1 second, yeah. The grandpa don't come back in. Mr. Dabo, come in quick, yeah. Sorry about that. Come in and introduce yourself, and yourself, now you speak on behalf of the family. Welcome back, sir.
Good afternoon, and good morning inside this world. I was one that I've been at the grandpa to the Peking. Congolese to my nephew. I don't follow up this case since on Friday, because the Peking down is 17. We feel like the natural death, but end of the day we come to say no, there's foul play in this game. So Congolese try saying to do a postmortem on the Peking that conference. There's a lot of things there on this death of the child. Like the TV sister just said this now, yeah, because Madam Halon, I mean elder brother in wife, yeah. We are all the same family. You know, like the way they go on the matter about between Congolese and Binta, right, you know, because it's one thing that we get for respect people and privacy. You understand? Like Binta and Congolese, what don't pass between them, that's their own. Not their own business tax, no, not their own private life back. No, we tend to change the sweet, we was not there. We just see them, everybody's happy, you know. But like now, we talk about two people, you know, where the one they are alive, you get for take that stigma, take it back, that stigma they go there on them. And that and traumatizing you go there on them, you know. And secondly, the other people in called KADIJAH in 5 years. She was multiple rape and don't die. You understand? They only try to get justice for them to care. This side right now is not about a blame game, you know, but a good way we get the correct stories out there and give people the correct story in the media. I don't understand. Like how they want to cover this case under the ground. Na Sierra Leone with the gay Congolese different report about what make the pikin die. You understand, you know? So as a father, you know, as a mother, if they can't give when say pikin won't die, then if I don't say the information they give, everybody got different information for you. Then if you use the common sense, you go say, hold on a minute, I need to investigate. This information really are the true one. You understand? I feel say any responsible father, any responsible mother will do the same thing with Congolese do. Because if Congolese can expose the rape and everything, people will try for turn that issue against Congolese. It's pity. Anyway, it's totally ridiculous. And anybody will try to do that, the person need to think twice. If my young people will do so. or if the young people let me do so, fine. Really very good. Congolese they about your life, Binta is about your life, but then let we connect them. And that's what they will care about today. You understand? Like the issue here is, if me as a parent, you don't call me, that Mr. Sontia became. If I not take action, because this part is a actually not do nothing. But we don't know one thing, say, put the free for relation. When Kadija was 1 year old, yeah, when she was born, now Congolese is small sister, yeah, then take care of that kid. Take that kid 1 year. Now we are ready for travel. Now they are over that kid to Binta. So really Binta self can help, You understand? This is a correct story. This is a fact that if you ask Binta, yeah, that by one. Secondly, when people they talk say the passport we they count Nigeria on the passport, which is totally wrong. Secondly, that the problem with Sierra Leone and then they verify they read, and that's what some people they read, Yes, and also people they read. You see the place of birth of the PKM passport, Sierra Leone, not to America, not to Netherlands. They say Sierra Leone, place of birth Sierra Leone. She was born in 2015. You understand? Sierra Leone, not to America, in the close in America, but I could use called the Pinana na Sierra Leone. You say, what a false story. Nice. Sierra Leoneans then, before I jump into a wagon, know exactly what the destination. Before I jump into wagon. They just jump into wagon because people in the jump side they want to jump without no good reason. Nice. Get the fact, come out and say the fact.
Thank you. I want also. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead and land.
The fact now is, this is the KADIJAH, yeah? As a parent, two parents, when I don't get this issue, this rape case between two people. Now, these two parents, if they come together right now, they know exactly what the problem, they fight the case for them two people get justice. But if these two people right now divide, yeah, this young family they say this young family they say this, every time of friend they win again, which is totally wrong. The year is not winning game. They agree, they Congolese work with Binta, justice must prevail. Binta work with Congolese, so justice must prevail. Congolese, even Congolese today, me case, I know the Panis case. I know the Panis case. This is not about Congolese anymore. This is a state case. This is a country. This is between America and Sierra Leone. You understand? Yeah, yes. It's between America and Sierra Leone. It's not between Congolese and Binta anymore. That one is over.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dabo.
They get me.
Yes, so they get you.
About I did I didn't get the pass, but I did not know we were not picking within 3 years old in America. Come on.
Yes.
Then therefore no one thing say, then therefore no one thing say, and Binta you get right over small IJ in the Canada, the old say for come visit. You understand? If that begin the capacity in biological block and temperature, then threat for making not talk. If you go to IJ, you're not going for talk.
Yeah, so what I want to do, because the Mami sign no day, and then also, until right now, alleged, so any tool they say, we will just say alleged, you understand? And because the Mami in sign no day at the moment, I get, how you call a recording from the brother of the Mami in side, where it be say I go also like for play for now yeri in your submission for the one that we know yeri for now go get like a balance, and again sir, if obviously I believe say you go yeri this or somebody go interpret this live to you, I they take upon myself again on behalf of the entire team for now say yourself get rights to this platform. If you want come at any time for now you clear the hair on behalf of your family when at the Mami side, you're more than welcome to do so. But for the one they want to listen to them, I go once they listen to them, then Mr. Dabo, I go bring you back. For now you go able for give your own take on this the submission of the brother of the deceased young girl.
Namina the order back for Namina the order for SACCOH, wherever SACCOH Bali, I say concerning this rape case. Tell
listener will listen to you now presently. What do you know more Khadijah in Taiwan?
Okay, Khadijah in Taiwan, which mean natural death. But we they call me say don't die Wednesday around the 8:30. But two because now Florida so I need to go there. So they call Ajekaba go there. We back in the morning. So Ajekaba tell me say they don't call 117. So you don't get the code for we go back. I say okay, I say no problem. So he say, well now we carry the body go na mortuary. I couldn't be at distance. I say okay, they bring the form, I fill the form, I put out the Kabai name, I put in the phone number. Then he said put me phone come. Then we turn to Ajekaba. I mean Congolese in border carry the body go. So we go there, he said the body. But they asked me for clothes, I tell them say no. I said, we come for candle to smoking. I said, okay. So we turn back.
So that now who's stand on there?
Then they be on Thursday. Then they be on Thursday. So we come back.
They begin die on Wednesday.
They begin die on Wednesday. Next. So then they be on Thursday. So we come back. I think Kabana can tell me, say, well, we'll be there 2 o'clock. So I return back. Now we will host for going from my family because we're at the mama side. So we go inform them, so we all come up by then 1 o'clock, come up now to Ajekaba, come meet. Then they argue, the family they argue. One by the name of Baba, they argue say, the Papa say, so that they go smoking. So they argue, say Ajekaba introduce me to them, see me a bit and big brother. So she don't they big auntie all the talk, say, bro. Let them beg this poor angel. We think Congolese people band out with come for. They will say about papas, let them do smoking.
What happened at this Congolese here?
This Congolese now the king in Papa, when I Abubakar, I think SACCOH. So now he say in the tower say Papa so in big auntie all there for oppose say go no go like come out let them go beg this picking. You need to take care of them, family them pick here. They can already picking on that night, they can be so saying that day, that this, that.
Okay, let me look at first of all before say the beginning die. The beginning ever complain of any pain when they feel?
No complain because me last mission on Sunday. Because Sunday I go to the house, they will play. Of course my auntie and they sick. So the beginning joke with me, they call me on grandpa, they call me. So they say, hey grandpa, tell auntie Sadio will I not die left me here. So because my mama in the Uganda, man need to send for me. Say so tell her all I know that now she know he need to die. So he go left me. The last day that we may see. So comedy watch alone now we said the family business. So Tuesday, Wednesday now my sister for coming. Say the picking of sick. So they don't come from me. Then they don't give father now come to say they don't call Mohammed. They don't call Binta. Binta tell and say they come on a church. So one friend the day we get into car, and then they put the picking, then come on a church. So fortunately for the way they the church then all Peter no go inside, the Sergio no go inside because of number 5 child. So he need the picking to 1 hour, they did the call Saleh and inside. So the doctor asked Saleh, say Makuda, one is speaking, so Saleh get for assassinate. And then call in the Sergio now. The security stop him, but the doctor called the security so they allow Sergio go inside. So he delivered the message to Sergio because he didn't see around man and the picking, say the picking, he don't die already. So let them turn the body back now. Church ram.
So meaning then who the beginner church ram, he died one already?
Yeah. They entered it, he died because now woman already knew. So he entered the way he don't die already. Then the doctor now just confirmed that he say he don't die. So they return the body back in the house. Call me in the car and I said, okay, now I'm money in the car. As I explained, which is no car now. So that's all the thing be.
So what now this surgery to this speaking?
This surgery to this speaking my auntie. The government for the past 4 years, they would in called Binta BN and they take care of her. And I believe say all man they see how the picking When you see in picture them, I don't know whether they might treat her or not. Because we need to follow which is.
Okay, in a sorry, we'll get like interruption. That's not been the uncle from the daddy side in submission, since we not get anybody from the that mommy side. Sorry, the mommy side.
Then the baba now. You don't know already, so let them turn the body back now. Church now.
So meaning then go the begin at church and he die one already.
Yeah. They enter the die because now woman already knew. So he enter the way he don't die already. Then the doctor now just confirm it and say he don't die. So they return the body back in the house. They call me in the car and I say, okay, now the money will come. As I explained you just now, no come out. So that's all the thing be.
So that now this surgery to this speaking.
The surgery to the speaking my auntie. The government for the past 4 years they deal with her. In called Binta BN and they take care of her. And I believe say all man they see how the picking day. When you see in picture them, I don't know whether they might treat her or not. Because we need to follow which is somebody they talk. Let people then watch. Let people then look. Let them not listen to media. The media they be fooling. Because right now they know what they put talk now. Media they talk. But I believe say anybody will see KADIJAH, they don't know whether if KADIJAH been well taken off or they be the might treat her. The kind papa say pikin die like his street child. So let everybody watch before ever he do something where you know or he talk something where you know. Let them watch KADIJAH, good one. If not pikin will die like street child or not because they be the man like street child.
So we then they don't do the post-mortem and the pikin. We now get the information saying the pikin die as a result of rape. How now as family first of all welcome that news?
Well, we welcome the news bad because okay, land of Buddha side, the land just explained you before ever when they enter for do the post-mortem. So when the family argue on the Thursday, they say now we all come to one. So Mr. said for tell them that now to Ajay Kabadi who sit on the Thursday where the thing all right again. I say now when I've been they say Lord will do post-mortem. I say now for Lord clarify everything in the mommy side, although not supposed for interfere upon this thing, but for Lord clarify my family name because this is my family. I mean at the head right now. I say so Pierre, Lord will do the post-mortem. So we arrange Friday. We go there now Friday to the doctor on mortuary. We book appointment. We go there already. The doctor tell me say so big people in the column for this thing. I say okay. I just come and say confirm to me say call at the Minister of Internal Affairs that and the pine said confirm to me. So
what thing that they call for?
So for like I think let them do the post-mortem or this that. So the part talk to me, tell me, so they come to one. So we book a date for Saturday 10 o'clock morning. So we separate. Then the Baba now can't take Cambo Street, they drop me. So then go. So around 2 to 3, and then call me back. Say Mr. Barry, one go snap the picking na Columbia Davis. I say for waiting. I say police there one go snap the picking is that. I say
that after women I don't go left the picking, the one go they like on behalf of the end one go snap the picking.
Thank you. So I say this not a worryment. I say but anyway me no get go return. I say because I return back to Saturday. And they say okay, I think then go there now. The woman no agree. Then talk, then argue with the woman no agree. So then in the Baba back there for call me, tell me say well now they don't return to the bar back now. Now mortuary, they don't see with the bar, they don't agree now say 8 o'clock morning. Okay, now I no go there 8 o'clock. Me the body now may you go now we all two arrange with the bar because I arrange say that day and money for the all they arrange. Now we arrange for the bar to the bar say 10 o'clock. So me I no go there 8 o'clock. Okay, so the morning, the Saturday morning now, I take off from Bachalo. One daddy when I
want to pause that a minute. I see somebody they say, please turn off the music. This audio where they do the interview of the Mama Sai. In the background, they play music. So the music never come from Wion Studio at all. Now a recorded audio where they play. So the music again is not coming from Wion Studio. Now a recorded interview where they do for the Mami Sai, the uncle on the Mami side where he already don't get music in the background. So I just want to make it clear, yeah, for the one they will not know. And again, I just try to get a balance, because I not get the Mami side where they play this audio, and then also it go followed by some questions then we been there na this audio where at least the daddy side go give clarity to some of them concerns then they where the uncle na the Mami side make. So again, for now get a balanced platform on behalf of the Mami side where they're not able for come it. I want to know we make hence the reason why they play this audio. And again, for in our just the login, any music when at the area the background are from the pre-recorded audio where the uncle they take interview. And I thank you.
Chief Superintendent Sisi and Pumi from Waterloo, yeah, come Mortuary, which around 9:45. That's the body of log reach from Columbia Davis. So which they train and the pad and call the park camp or the parker and then call the police then from Longley. So therefore wait till before the police then come and say they can do another investigation. So when the police then come, go inside, the park explain to me. So I said a lot of people the possibility. So we go.
And I'm sorry for the interruption. The audio is pretty long, but they are in our patience. Because again, there's a lot of things same way the brother be making at this audio. I want to hear from in your mouth, you know, the horse's mouth. One of which was, again, the focus on the late KADIJAH, but at the same time, like how they say, now we just be very careful, you know, now a very sensitive thing where we don't know the in total of the, not to everything I go disclose where somebody don't talk to me in confidence, but at the same time, having said that, we get a family member here, so when I'm Mr. Dabo, we go clear certain things them. In the example of where the brother say his sister, they may lie to her and say then they bring her overseas. So then they it critical for them, maybe the family then gets clarity. If that's not the case, then maybe me go if the connection not allow, because some of them right now in Africa where they're not go able for make the clarity, or maybe a future show we go do that. But again, it very, very important. And then we know say initially we been get an idea say the body been transported, the Pekin at that time been transported through Okada. We now hear say the Pekin in body been transported through a vehicle. So all that thing in there, nothing the way it be say maybe we'll go able for look back again and try for filling the gap or the puzzle. Having said that, again now we go back again to the interview of the uncle from the Mami side.
They do the post-mortem. So they pass it, they lip then they strangle the Pekin. See, they strangle the Pekin and neck, then they strangle the Pekin and back. So neck
now, waiting the doctor be end up for the as a result of voting kill the Pekin.
Fine. So when they explain that way they make it from now my office where they tell me now. I say, excuse me, sir. I say, I want to see, I believe see when somebody strangle somebody or somebody touch something, fingerprint for day in front of the police there, in front of everybody. I take about the baba, my sister, the police them. So I get for ask. I say, no, we see the fingerprint. I say, because we get the fingerprint, it will be easy for me. They will go and go take all man reading at the compound, the fingerprint, and they will identify the person. Because you don't tell me, say, not a professional killer. We will use gloves or use any other thing. So they say fingerprint, the doctor say fingerprint when they come out. I say, okay.
So now as family, as the doctor say, this pikin died from strangulation and also from rape. Now one say this pikin never make any complaint, say he feel some kind of pain we no ever feel.
Never ever complain when pikin where they talk. I believe say from a WhatsApp in videos there, and pikin right now it's small, so it's a bit the national anthem, it's a bit talk. So if na pikin where they be rape, they tell you the auntie and the auntie the wasa. So we know say foul long play. And then I get the 100% confidence in foul don't play. But
What do you mean say foul don't play?
I mean say foul don't play, me not believe in a rape, me not believe in a strangle am.
So now they get say 4 people are already there in the police custody. Sabi them people there?
Well, sabi two of the people where the one being the sister and the sister and picking, and the other one there are the people already at the other.
Again, I make emphasis on some of the submission of the brother again, and make an emphasis say in not believes in a rape, and in not believes in a foul play, and we also get waiting we make public say indeed there was rape by the medical physician them way being conduct the the postmortem. So then the back again a thing we will look into critically. Again now we'll continue.
House, because the other house, not the big house, then the sister and then the 2 women pala, so they arrest them all, including the teacher, the one who will be the teacher, they arrest them and they all, so now that information they get.
So in until we will take care of her in their own police custody, right?
Yes, it is a CID right now as I talk to issue, and the lawyer himself they right now when they taking statements.
Then would that not this other person, how he relates to the family?
So that
I get a question from the audience. Sorry, not to all are going to read. Mr. Mahmoud Kanu, you say, so the papa not been they take care of KADIJAH from with authority, and for me on findings, indeed the papa been they take care of him Pekin. Again, we're not ready for the mamisa yet, but I will say that with authority upon my own investigation. Like I say, I not can just come here and just talk. I dey make sure say I do all my assignments before come in and speak on behalf of anybody. But from Ion submission, and like I say, I speak to multiple individual them where it be said and give clarity and accurate statements say, or authentic evidence for say indeed the papa been there take care of the kingdom. Other things maybe might have happened in a very short period where maybe something be affect X, Y, and Z, but when it comes to the Pekin side, indeed, I mean, they make sure say it take care of irresponsibility. I hope say I don't answer that on behalf of the papa we not there so, and based up on me findings and further investigation with the papa, dialogue with the papa and other people then we being involved in the life of not only the papa but the mama, and then picking their so. Now we'll continue again.
That's not the other person we see Sabi will arrest me by the name of Ibrahim. So
Ibrahim Ba, na my sister in Pekin, the one where they arrest you, the Mariam Bari na in Pekin. So KADIJAH, that's a small sister.
so now they're all in the same compound?
Now they're all in the same house. But like Brahma, you know, can be the old day. You get nine shop, boss on jar, a book fisher, they can do old in a net to the good. You know, so not to say they do the picking all day, they did that, they do what you said. So I make believe say it's not genuine.
In the whole talking points right now, as people can see, in the whole suspects. So myself as commander or neither will follow up this case. At a point when you don't get any suspicion, say something like this, they happen to the PK as information, they go around, say, when this, not the first time they saw something like this, that guy didn't do this here to the PK.
Well, no, never get them kind of information in there. But you know one thing in life, as I can say, we follow the media can lead you bad. Because now they don't talk a book story then, they make sure they talk book story there, how the Bobo be doing force, he don't do this, but you know never rape somebody before. They not never rape KADIJAH.
Okay, now let me look at the talking book.
So again, in the viewers them in a read the statements made by the uncle. It already don't conclude in terms of the investigation. So then again, I think where I wanna we look into. It also talk about say there was no sign where indicates say KADIJAH be the suffer of anything. I wanna we also think about that critically. And then now we continue almost the come to an end, and then I go bring back Mr. Dabo, where I go ask him some of the question, and one of the how you call and the participants being asked having to do with the how if the papa been they take care of in picking them. Again, all patients, we almost there at the end of the audio, and I thank you.
A lot of organizations, then civil society, people that were in the top for human rights and for picking them in this country don't come up and say, well, justice need for control. What do you say as the family?
We support justice for prevail. We want justice for let justice prevail. But to say we try for the family, but we pray God let the justice get the answer, let them catch the culprit within the scene, leave the picking.
And I saw here, they go through small, Mr. Usman Tolu. He said, Khadija, I think you need to get the mother's side of the story before making an authoritative statement. There are too many hearsays or this on this tragedy. I strongly agree. And again, I want to make clear to you, sir, that I have made all necessary effort having to do with both parties were involved with the picking them, both the mommy side and the daddy side. I think say even just come in. I want to make them very clear, say again, this platform now for every Sierra Leonean. And we all voice matter where this thing happened. My first priority was for make sure say I reach out to both party involved, the mommy and the daddy, for send condolences message, as well as the family then in the example of the grandpa where they are so we tweet today and many other people them. And then the next goal was for now we go get an insight of what's really happened, because enough fine for no go by he say she say, but rather the people that will get an issue. So having said that, the only person so far we honor the invitation na the biological papa we na be from on Sunday. Furthermore, I go back again and make multiple efforts, including as that of today before we come on with the stepdaddy, where if you don't give me assurance say it go come, and then later on it tell me say there was health issue with the biological mama we prevent and for it come. So having said that, I want to make them very clear say this platform is very balanced and very fair to everybody. So it been give me assurance say I guess when the mommy feel better it go from there. Hence the reason why I also decide say now I play the audio where they represent the view of the mommy side from on behalf of the mommy side from the uncle, when the mommy your brother, so now then they would listen to. So when they say I speak with authority in terms of the papa in side now based on me findings and me continued investigation from multiple dialogues from the papa and to other people them will be involved, not only for the papa side but be involved in the relationship, and one of which now one of the individual will even be make the relationship, and other folks them will be get authentic evidence for say indeed the papa being very much involved financially for make sure say it take care of in Pekin. So now I make us say that side again, and let it judge anybody here, not the mom, not the dad, but rather for give a balance and I call statement on both sides. We can only do so much given the obvious of who that they make themselves available to the platform. So please, I don't want to be near and I go make me efforts in a wrong way for say, oh, I just don't conclude to the papa. And again, in terms of the papa, like I go say, there's so much way. I know we'll go into detail, but are they encourage Sierra Leoneans then not be judgmental to them. They go through a lot of grieving, I should say equally as that of the mommy, but please be very, very mindful in terms of waiting. We will conclude about the papa based on me own findings. Yeah, having said that, now we now finish the audio, which is almost done, and then we come back in.
Program now start over the weekend. One 5-year-old Pekin in picture with the on social media. Also, people allege say the may make he end up die. Well, this makes the democracy look inside the story. Also, the line manager now the family support unit Salome police station.
And I saw you. I think I go end up our other audio.
According to them, me as mission to issue the entire mission and compensate. Yeah.
So why you say you're not convinced?
Because the one thing the doctor tell me say they strangle the picking, then I ask them for fingerprint, they not prove them. So I think I look and see something fishy. Because if somebody taught something, we are all well educated, we know. Somebody taught something, and we watch, we all in the Western world, we see, we taught something, we see investigation, they can, then there's something say when they rob and the thing wey you church na the house, then they know the fingerprint. So I don't know how come the doctor will tell me say somebody struggle and then they know the fingerprint, and he talk in front of everybody, in front of the police, in front of the daddy side, in front of the mommy side.
So that now there other two people we then at the police.
Okay, I see some more comments in the cam. Now I respond to them as best as I can possibly. Mr. Arthur, welcome, sir. Welcome. It's a very good presentation and analysis, Khadija. They try my best, but as anything, you must get some critic way may take things the way you not intend. But thank you, I received that with humility. Mr. Arthur again say very much defensive. I think okay now Mr. Laji for say I think the uncle is too defensive without an open mind, and Mr. Arthur concur as well. And Mr. Leah say now God exposed the evil acts of the one them we caused the Pekin death. And then Mr. Kanu say, what's wrong with Khadijah's mother? Well, I'm not going to go into the in total or the detail. And if I tell you any detail, I will be lying. But all I know is that from where I reached out to the stepdad, that was the response back where he gave me say, because of the mommy health, you're not go able for honor or you're not go able for live up to the day where we don't set up already in terms of the schedule interview with So having said that again, we're almost done for the audio and please patient.
Custody, how they relate to Kadijah in that one or Kadijah in family?
Well, now the neighbor, the other people over there are so the neighbor. The Mariama Sajo Bar, my auntie, and the teacher of the Ibrahim Bar, Mariama Sajo Bar, the king, where they accuse you, say, but right now, people in the follow the media, but we know see no more will get justice. After the justice, then we will know. If we appear court, then we will say are 100% sure say we will get victim and we will win the case.
Then tell me something between the Pekin, the papa and the mama. As a lot of information being presently on social media in regards to how the Pekin oversee the borner, how the Kubra and not green for lead and taking Pekin to oversee. Tell people what as somebody we are part of this family.
Well, and the way they say, Mrs. F.Y. and media just laugh because that Pekin in the border cottage, the 29 of.
So that is a good one. We give clarity. It give clarity. And I take notes of that. It give clarity to the one way been they say the Pekin America is born. So the uncle give clarity to say that was not true, and he further go into detail.
2015, where I can testify, even the ambulance we go for Peter for Camona Hospital, police no agree, saying we have needed to go down the Ebola ambulance, then to put and drive to cottage, and they Peter delivered the 29th of March 2015. So I don't know who's saying Pula news they say Peter England America is born out of this because it is not ever come in America according to the promise. The promise we say we married with Pekin, they come in America. You not ever do that just because they were they 6 Pekin and they always not lie, they lie for my sister. Say and over my sister, give me back. William can never give me back. So anyway, then I will let Peter himself explain. You don't understand. But we know say no more right now. All man they go and strike, they go and make this, not CID, not this, not that. You know the media, if people are following, then we fool. At least we get something that the media gets from the other party back. Then before you sit down, you analyze, you know. But if you take one party, because one party they talk, then you don't listen to the other party. And not really say that you do justice. If any case we the judge, you listen to the two parties. We need to say we what is it for every for voting and not so. If na rape, the rape is let them all whether it be na Udat, it be na me, it be na everybody, we want let them punish the criminal. The only thing to the big the government is let justice prevail. And that will be the government, the Sierra Leone government, that will be the big as a daddy to this family. That's how they pay. Whether it be the person who do the thing are from the side, not from any side, let justice prevail. Let them punish the criminal. I want a perfect justice, a fair trial, and that may they pay to the public. Thank you very much, sir.
Then they don't conclude the submission of the uncle. I go take a quick break and try for get back the grandpa. Then we go from there. Now, thank you.
Yes, who is it?
Hello beta, I'm your uncle, your father's friend.
But mummy papa are not at home.
It's okay beta, you open the door for me. Your father has only sent me to pick you up.
I won't open the door for you. I am not allowed to open the door for strangers.
I'm not a stranger beta. I visit your house to meet your father. Once you see me, you'll recognize me. So please open the door.
Wait uncle, I will call mummy and ask her.
Listen beta.
Yes uncle?
I didn't tell you this before, but your father has met with a major accident and he's hospitalized. And even your mother's phone is also switched off. And she's only sent me to pick you up, so come fast.
Papa met with an accident? How is he?
You come along with me to the hospital and see for yourself how your father is doing. And we don't have much time for all this. Open the door fast.
Okay uncle, I will open the door.
If someone comes up to you and tells you that we have sent them to pick you up, then ask him for the password which we give you every day. And if they do not know about it, then never ever go with them. Okay?
What is the password?
Password? What password?
If mom
And I welcome back. As in, I know we just don't finish the audio where basically a representation or representative on behalf of the mommy side. So having said that, Abiwang, now we come back in. Now we ask the papa side when at the grandpa. There's a lot of critical points them. Like we say we focus on the Pekin, but at the same time, as in I know social media. I remember we do a course now. College where they say we get both sides of social media. So what the defense side was, which was my side, was saying that if social media is used in the right place is beneficial, but then you get the other opposite side back to when if they use them for the wrong reason, then of course it can be how you call them, bad for all parties were involved. Having said that, unfortunately, when we get the last make, we get a lot of talk them we come about the past, so on and so forth. So with that audio, now we'll come back in, Mr. Dabo. Thank you again for your time. So there was a lot of stuff them we come on where Abi wants they give one of which way the brother say your nephew he lied to the mama. There was a lot of lie. And one of the promise was for Brigham, Nayaso, or he be married where inform the woman say he be married. So when you come in, you give clarity with that force. Yeah, then we'll go with the next one. Come in, sir.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, I listen to the uncle audios. You see the biasness inside and the lies, and the excuse. As an uncle, you don't talk, say the Pekin die in natural death. How do you know that child died in natural death? Where they don't do a postmortem on the Pekin, they don't find out that the Pekin was strangulated to death and it was multiple rape. Yeah. But apart of that, the 8-year-old sister back, the same person saying this person rape her. You understand? Then you dey talk say and that part not be that lots of that part not dey take care of the Pekin. Promise sister say they go to now America, not go to. But come on, these people, they don't date together over how many years? You understand? Yeah? And how many years they need together? Can you imagine? You see, now the thing is like you say, we now go to the indicted. We know inside Congolese pool and Binta na Pambodi in the leave. You understand? Now Congolese pool from Pambodi put on a sober house. Now Congolese pool and they put on a shop. open for a boutique, two boutique. Like Congolese do that. Yeah? Congolese tell and point blank say, hey, me, I'm married. I get 5 in America. You understand? They say it no matter. They can marry and as a second wife. Okay. First picking don't come. Yeah? And up to the picking on 3 years. Second picking come. You don't go and then the picking on 5 years. If Congolese not be any lie, everything, why if you allow you get second picking when somebody lie to you?
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Mr. Usman, sorry, sir. Somebody when they call, okay, they don't hang up. Okay. Well, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. If they call back, then
So,
yes, sir.
for example, and all them things, they say, why Congolese for can lie? Or why you for allow you get first child, they say they lie to you, second child, they lie to you. Come on now. We don't need to go through details over their issue, Congolese and Binta issue now. I don't want to talk about those things because they all get their own part. They play to each other, you know? You understand? Yeah?
Yes.
And then secondly, then they follow now, the uncle go follow now say, since we that picking they born, Congolese and they born. That picking me to Congolese and people now for over 1 year. Been that Kadija way die so. Now we the Congolese is small sister travel now in their hand over that picking to Binta. You know, let me make that clear. And with the uncle the lies in a natural death and a foul play, the child was not raped. You want to say the whole Sierra Leone government, including the president, first lady, they lie say that picking that not raper, or the small sister when I 8 years old, they go talk to that same man or raper. It is sometimes though we think we all get picking like that, get 3 guys picking. If it means not get any relationship with this with this issue, you understand then? I for even stand if I get the opportunity, I get the chance, I get the help for stand for fight for them to pick up for the injustice. I can able to run. You understand? As a concerned citizen, as a human being, we get humanitarian feeling. As a father, as a grandfather, as a uncle, I get right for one. But now one thing, many people in the traffic and in the field for realize here, you know, when the truth is out, we all go for ourselves. If you watch even listen to the 14-minute audio where that man they talk about, if you really listen to they contradict themselves. For me, that particular Monday, they for be arrested them too. Because it mislead the information. Because the all the traffic made them cover up this issue. You don't get me?
Yes, sir. They listen to you, sir.
You know?
They hear you. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And the all the traffic cover up this issue, let them go back that picking day without not doing any perspective on that picking day. Because if you listen to the audio, you know you get a lot of contradictions in there. If you can't social media, you can't lie that picking that on natural cause, will be the government, even the president, even American embassy. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's saying that fingerprint this that, but you see them break somebody's neck. You understand? You see them they rape somebody multiple times. You see them say fingerprint, and then you go ask for fingerprint. Fingerprint that way be said they're not only the suspect, but they're not only person already. Then this one girl in big sister talks and this man and everything. Then go check her out too. She's raped. She's not more a virgin. For God's sake, you know, when the truth is not the truth. I know I'm going between Binta issue and Congolese issue. But then I told love the sweet of you was not there. We know that Congolese put Binta. Binta na pambodi be the live. We know.
I want.
We know.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We know Congolese be the count in businesses and I know. You understand? Then 2010, 2011. We and Binta made it together. We now have Binta made survive. I have Binta made survive. I have family and the shop there. We don't want to. I don't want to talk about all that in a day. You understand? I'm going to my business. My business now justice for Kadijah and small IJ because there was rain, which the whole one was and I raped the picking there. They can't talk to the Kadijah die natural cause. Come on now. In this world, you know, sometimes maybe things still get picking there. Not see the truth in lies say because one different sister or his sister begin, you know. Then the man get the audacity to say now Binta and sister and pick you up body. For God's sake, how long will they try to cover up this thing? That particular one Binta and Bona, we all know. You understand? We don't want to go through details. The only two want justice for Binta and want justice for Kadijah and small IJ. That's what we are asking for.
So I want to make that you get give clarity to the audience as well. When we listen to the submission of the uncle, it also say that Khadija they been transported na motoka to the hospital, but we also hear
That's right.
say
Now Okada they use.
say na Okada. So yeah, now
Now Okada they use.
okay.
No use any motoka. Now Okada they use. Okay. Now who say you don't ever see an African and they stop woman say we tell Lapa don't go to hospital. Never go to the hospital. African not to Lapa in the time.
Yes.
Come on, you use the common sense. He said that we stop the man because you had Lapa, you stay outside. But he said because a woman, you don't know if the woman made that. Listen carefully, eh? Listen to the statement. Even said it might even contradict himself. He said, a quote to in your statement say, they said, and this is I said we start and low down. And the woman has so woman in the day, they don't know if the pikin don't die. As a man, I said we start and low down. Why not we check that pikin and post if that pikin don't die? You understand? Before I talk to the and church lamb say when they carry the beginning, that one they carry it with Okada bike.
Okay.
Understand?
So that one being confirmed by church ram for say indeed.
Yeah, church lamb confirm and say they carry the beginning that one.
Okay. 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 So now that's not been the reason why they not be allowed them for nether and left the picking bring the picking inside.
Exactly, because the picking on that already. The picking on that already. It's already this is where they come to say. You already don't die.
So in that case, what thing they can do na salon like so like where the hospital not allow the body for come in. So now Columbia Davis then can take the body at that point or what?
No, why they take the body to Columbia Davis? You understand? Now when the father rejects it, they're not for go bury the beginning.
I see.
Therefore, they postmortem and now they can't go to Columbia. If we keep the body there for make the postmortem, we kill the beginning.
Okay, so the other question is that you will know if any vital sign, they may do any vital sign before they conclude say the pikin be don't die, or they may just look the pikin say okay this pikin they alive again and I take the body go back. You will know anything?
Yes, because they're gonna church with the like they then transport the pikin put on a church. Now the church that is already dead.
Okay. Okay.
If you want he state that the church have their own press vision and say that the body they count and the church ram, but from there the dead is already died and going to came back.
Okay. So the uncle back said there was no sign where the pikin show prior to in death say like it not be okay. So you get any idea of that in terms of okay we don't lost miss you did it okay sir wonderful you get any
come again come again.
Yes, so the uncle in submission was that Khadijah been look I guess a norm and not been getting any sign where they show say and not be okay. But then on the other hand, we don't understand say they been give notice say the pikin not been feel good. So it's a lot of conflicting. So in a been get
come on, and Khadija, listen, you know, when somebody they try to cover up story, you listen to the guy in statement, the 14-minute statement. The guy is already contradicting himself already. You understand? He don't contradict himself. So I wonder why the policeman did not arrest him because that particular 14-minute audio there, they try to cover up a rape case that there was like it's that problem that like now they try to blame the Congolese, like the Congolese don't go down bribe the government, like police that raped something. You understand?
Yeah. The other question, yes, sir. Go ahead. Finish.
Like Congolese don't bribe the post-mortem doctors and the post-mortem team and the salon government and all the people and when the doctors narrate, or they are making like, oh, come on, no use your common sense here, for God's sake.
Okay.
Don't forget about the hitman between Binta and Congolese. That's an own personal issue, Landy.
Yeah. Another thing where vital now this whole saga, unfortunate saga. Now it make comments say the young man or in question when is still alleged because they're not conduct a final finding yet. Where they make available to the public or they're not find them guilty yet. So we still go use the word wisely for the due process is done by we government before we conclude. So having said that, it make us
yesterday. I don't know if he even listened the press release yesterday from the police.
Oh no, I don't see him.
The police don't give their own press release. They don't do the investigation. The child was raped and transported to death.
Okay, sir. So
yesterday.
Yeah. So what's your you make clarity? The uncle also makes submission say that the young man in question enough in then owes much Is that true?
When I make, I don't know, I don't live at the house.
Okay.
I don't know at the house there. You
Okay.
understand, eh?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, say that for they also win and they live, they also say they live in Watalo. That's the question. You see, something,
Right.
sometimes let's you know Watalo, I know say that we're going to that house all the time. That will not need for them that house to fire for in bad time. You don't need to go. Now human being can go out.
Yes. Yeah. And then in terms of the passports, say you get a lot of social media issue where they say the passports. Do you make clarity on that side on behalf of your family where they say like the former president in wife may hold the passport then hostage or in been getting in possession. So maybe you can give clarity for necessarily know get a better understanding from a first-hand person when at the family. So yeah, thank you. Come back in, sir.
Yeah, that's ridiculous for some people and talk that. Now, I didn't born the Pin will see the Pin and passport then. It's ridiculous. Use the common sense. We Congolese can for can take KADIJAH for good and I didn't invite an court, nine sue Congolese court. I would have sue Congolese court to Binta. What is correction? That passport was made January 2019. When they met the passport, the two passport then. Now we that passport. I mean, big brother Mukhtar Dabo now fly with the passport from America, Maryland, for Kangi Bintan na salon. We reached a salon last year. They called Bintan a phone. Binta, I don't come from America. Get in a passport then I have. Now we don't forget them two passports here. You know what he say? Binta say give one passport to IJ. When I smart like J, they take care of her. Let the passport, the other passport, they can be accessible, they can pick up that passport from a big brother and because you say you don't give anybody the passport, you want over to Binta, exactly the better do what to do the passport there. You understand? Yeah? Then one, if Congolese want to play anything foul game with the passport, you're not going to even tell Binta I don't make passport for them beginning and day. You understand? You can just cancel full, it teach them beginning and day, it try to go to America. Take Binta the final to the beginning of America, it's already late. I just give example here. I mean, one big brother, Mukhtar Dabo on this passport last year. Not to even Congolese. Okay. That passport was made 2019 in January. If you write on the passport, they see the day when they issue the passport, they did.
Okay. So the other question is that when this before the passport they go, is it that the passports be okay? Then they own in terms of the signature. Now both parents them is sign for the passport, right? For them they make that passport, they correct?
In that question, I don't know say if now both parents sign for the passport.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah,
Okay.
like for example, for me, when I take the Kenyan passport, let me one green sign, but I'm going to pick them up.
Okay.
Like Germany, because I'm a European citizen, to get all a European citizen, you know. When I print new passport for them, let me pay the money, do everything. Because now passport you don't need for sign. The picking decided to print. It's always about biometric. You don't need for let the sign. That the picking signature or fingerprint go for the passport. Now you understand?
Yeah.
So that then all the days we say mama first for sign the passport. No, that's not the law. Yeah. The only thing when the mommy for sign now when they apply for the passport. The document, the form, Mamik able to sign the authorization say only they ask for passport. The Mamik able to do that. But for sign for passport, only they ask for passport, no, not more than the sign. At the beginning, they sign for passport and can appeal go for them at the passport. And everybody know where they live in America, everybody live in like European and the European Union, where they make particular then biometric passport here, so nobody in fingerprint know the exact thing we get passport and fingerprint today.
Okay, thank you for the clarity. I also want to make clarity on there's some concern where they suggest say the passport you come in place only when the biological mama decide for move on with in life with a new partner now. Hence the reason why the papa take them passport and make them passports there because they not be wanted and go to the mommy. So I want you make clarity as a coming from the family. Was that a true statement?
And so let me say something. For say if the papa want do that, for say he make the passport because the mommy not married. I don't know waiting transport happen with not wait the passport delay for make, you know, because if they became without born since 2000 and 2011, the big one, 2012, up to now they're not making passport past this and 2019, then like their own problem that I don't know what happen between them that period. But all what you mean no is when you are European citizen or American citizen, if you get any picking, any session for when I born, as na you picking illegal picking, DNA, if you get legal for what and I picking, that picking is automatically a citizen of that country.
1 second,
You
sir.
understand?
Before you come back in, somebody they call Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself. But before you say that, anyway, we're not making a talk before I come back in. Come in, sir. Identify yourself, please.
Okay, Benjamin, sir.
Okay.
I call from Germany. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Sir. Welcome.
I just want to, and the first, before we say anything, let God give that young angel, that innocent angel, let God give him good. Inside this, so let God give him peace. I don't follow up this issue from the day one way this speaking passed away. We share on social media, say we Papa talk, I listen, I watch the interview with the interview on our viewers from the start to finish,
I think so now this platform they talk about, sir. Now, yes.
No. In Daddy, I mean, watching Daddy with them interview the KADIJAH in Pekin.
Yeah,
KADIJAH we die so.
Yes.
Daddy we born a biological Daddy.
Yeah, na Sunday na ya so be interview am.
Yes. Yeah, fine, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes. No, interview am.
Yes.
While I listen all the audio, one thing baffle me. I believe say the mommy right now is confused. Binta, this thing is there above him right now. You don't know what for talk. And I mean, say the innocent over this issue, innocent, you understand? But Binta, I believe say Auntie contribute a lot. So right now, Binta they in the position where who side for start, who side for end. And I will listen to audio today where they request for a picking IJ to IJ, the late President Iuma.
Yes,
a request for a Pekin, he said let them bring Kada IJ Pekin. Then they can't take let them bring and come to your own sister. Where IJ say, no, you get for talk to your man and I bring Kada speaking to me. But the silence of the Binta, KADIJAH and Mama, don't make everything complicating, because if you come out plain, I'm not saying innocent of this speaking in that one. All the things people in the blame up. That stop where he stop the picking for like go it in daddy. But I believe a little in auntie because in auntie say something wrong somewhere else. You understand? If this speaking they allow them to go, they must go talk something. You understand? The park must go see things we not good. You understand? We'll say, what happened? Now the picking they must explain, come out for them say they explain what happened. So now I believe say the auntie all along, then they play now 1-2 with the daddy, and I believe say in the Binta and in big sister that one day, and believe in big sister, what's in big sister they tell them because I they take care of the picking, So all the things and the auntie in get all this particular problem, and the issues the way they come by this thing are the big people, you understand? And we also when they watch, when they listen, you understand? You get for very, very be careful because this is a really sensitive matter, because the things that we don't come, I listen to the uncle when he talk, and that uncle Mr. Dabo talk, therefore arrest the uncle first. You understand? Because it don't complicate itself. One, you say the picking die natural and death, you understand? Then they ask her again, how? Then he later say, he said a foul play. Something to play. Then they forgot actually win enough foul play. What in don't see. They forgot. They forget. A statement for that one day. They for all up. Because they picking they tell you this truth. The truth. They picking they kill them for nothing. For nothing. You understand? For their own selfish interest. And they tell them the truth. This if they investigate thoroughly. You understand? Something that we really deep will make this speaking die. Now God said this thing for expose. Understand? Now God not expose because we evil don't book up our people. God really they say no, this is it. It's enough. And I'm picking a really innocent picking. So be Africa, they watch all the videos the way they can post, you understand, and on Facebook, you understand. And I tell you the truth, like God they fight for that picking. Just like this guy we died in America, where police go kill. Now the same thing. Now the God in blessing, I say no, it's enough. This speaking justice, and if you know the evidence, know the rights, the right now, then they investigate this matter thoroughly. You go see big people, you go see the agent we go inside by this matter. You understand? Now this I get me, and now this I get.
Thank you. Thank you,
for
sir.
us.
If you feel for add any more, you're welcome to call back. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being part of the platform from Germany. Welcome. Before we come back, Mr. Dabo, before you respond to that, I write a poem for KADIJAH. If you could kindly listen, Nagidam. Poem written by KADIJAH Tijan Nabe, dedicated to the late KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH, titled, I am KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH. I am KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH. I was born on March 29, 2015. I was full of life and energetic, with a radiant smile bright enough to lighten up any day. I had my whole life ahead of me. My dream was to become a medical doctor. Alice, that dream was unfortunately cut short, not by disease, not by accident, not by the hands of a murder, a prey whose sole objective is to devalue and silence young girls. I suffered in the hands of my perpetrator. I suffered so much in silence. I was once bold, but was not bold enough to express the pain I endure in the hands of my perpetrator. I suddenly withdraw from that energetic, young, promising girl. I became quiet and less active, yet still no one understood or read between the lines that something was wrong. I finally died on June 17, 2020, on my father's birthday. But before that, I was dead alive from the act of my perpetrator. I can no longer return to this temporal world that is filled with so much evil. For now, I need a favor from each of you. Through each of you, my legacy will live on. I choose my namesake, KADIJAH Tijan Nabe, to deliver my message. I need you all to stand up to see that justice prevail for me and for the countless KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH that have suffered in silence or have lost their lives in the hands of our perpetrators. I need unity to allow my soul to rest. I need each of you to remain law-abiding. I need each of you to refrain from attacking any family members of mine. Remember, I need my soul to rest. I need you to ensure that the best care is given to my sister, baby IJ SACCOH. Remember that I love you all, but God loves me the most. I am KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH. Help me to put an end of this vicious cycle. Poem written by KADIJAH Tijan Nabe, dedicated to the late KADIJAH MADINATU SACCOH. Come back in, sir.
Wow. Wow. That's so pretty. That's so pretty, huh? Because now it's so sad. We all get picking them, I get three girl picking them, beautiful girl picking them. The first girl picking, I name her to my mama, Fanta Dabo, You understand? As you don't be that me girl picking the 2 years, I made the men in Germany. Take care of her. Now from my land, I for change pampers. I learn how to change pampers. When them been born, the first day where he kind of house where they cry, 3 o'clock midnight, are they confused? I don't know because I'm not used to that sound. I'm not used to that sound. But I'm used to that sound today because of Fanta, the first daughter. She just passed 12 years old. And Miss second picking, when I got picking again, when I name Sudia Dabo, it's the same thing too. Like then we third picking again in Aisha Dabo too. The same thing. They again me boy picking, the insect day, is the same thing too. So I don't want let somebody go through that pain. When I turn back, I see my 3 daughters. They get a happy life. Then they go out there and they play today in Germany. They're happy. Then they call me, then they smile, Papa. Hey, how this girl, Papa? I don't tell you. You said you can, Papa. Papa, you know, promise me for buy me this gift, Papa, my iPhone 1.0. I want a new iPhone. Can you imagine? That thing that happened to me on Pekin. I can never hear that sound. They call me, Papa, buy for me iPhone. Papa, buy for me this. Papa, you don't tell us Sierra Leone. Like my first girl Pekin, where would they talk? First na German, like you know, so we write English. And the teacher online have write English to me. Today she's perfect. We will talk today in English, we talk. So if somebody can take that joy from me, I will never stand let it go. Although today me and my mom already live together, but whenever I sleep, you open my phone, I'm picking a ADC day. You go on my Facebook, I'm picking a ADC because I'm proud with my kids. That's so powerful day. And at the same time, you go on Congolese page. Now I'm picking picking picture ADC from 2000 how much? Because you know the love we get for him picking there. That's all father for day, that's all mommy for day. I know the judge Bint and Aya. What thing Congolese will not happen, but at the judge, now yeah, what thing not happen with Kadija and small IJ. I know the pain when they go through. As a father, I learned for change pampers. I learned how to make picking waka. In the girl picking and teach me that. I learned in the girl picking how to say the first word in German. You understand? Me, I'm not being so influenced in German because I'm telling that just come on Holland. I've been so influenced for talk Dutch. You understand? I cannot German. Me picking and make I begin learn correct German. Because I be the teacher of German, where you go kindergarten. So whatever they say wrong, they say Papa not to show talk and Papa not so. They laugh me, say they make joke. Because she's my body. And to take the second one car. I love my kids. I want, you know, Sister KADIJAH, it's so painful anyway when somebody picking go through that.
I think when it gets a little bit of issue.
I left, you know, so midnight.
Yeah.
From Friday midnight, when me to the discuss about this issue. They call me 4 o'clock in the morning, I know they sleep. Tears are running, yeah, me to they cry in the phone. You know why? I only think I'm be picking them when I'm born. You get me?
Yeah.
Because it's so painful. When I left Cambia, you know, inside this lockdown, Corona day, I left all to try to do. I left my business behind. I stopped all till I can't have freedom. From Monday I day up, today Wednesday. Today I go, police molest me, and me all right. Because of voting, I stand for the truth.
And that's one now you talk about
It might
protest.
be it might be tomorrow, someone child. See example, you dey pamphlet for KADIJAH, what's happen? Boom, all that food is too much now for the kids. It's too much. If we begin to get happy life now overseas, oh, they can allow see the least people they live now don't be lay happy, or the least people in that village lay happy. They not scared say uncle they rape me or me until they rape me or that big man they rape me. We need for put end to rape na Sierra Leone. See, I not be no Sierra Leone for this thing, but how comes now? You know, maybe they do that thing and then they hide it under carpet because many people don't know many things them, you know. But since that we live in a millennium and age now, you understand? I mean, social media is one of the best tools to fight AIDS. You understand? You know, social media is one of the best places for share the story, for let people educate. Only you get the negative, you get the positive side. You get the fake news, you get the real news. You understand? But in social media, it's one thing I tell all Sierra Leoneans: always use your common sense. Verify news before you share. Verify a story before you involve. Because it's not nice. You give a story. End of the day, you come back and social media say, "I'm sorry, this story where I gave it was not correct. It's not good. It's not called for." You know how many damage it don't cause? With his fake story, it don't cause a lot of damage. You remember KADIJAH when he called me one man and give certain information there. I said, but if you don't trust me, the information they give, verify the information there. And when you verify the information there, was true.
Yes, absolutely.
I get all proof. I get records them. I get from the step back where you talk. I get everything. I don't send that to you. I get a secret.
Mr. Dabo, I think you get to pause.
What I send to you. This thing is deeper than it. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yeah, repeat that again because you been get a pause in between. Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, what I try for what I try to say between the step that we get a audios a lot about them. You understand? Which we know they use them right now because we know one just hear their own part with everything they can't say. We wait for their own response. You understand? Me to don't share a lot of stories them. We at the give I say before you share the stories, go out and verify first if it's correct. Because I don't want to give story way that light my fake tomorrow. You can say, Mr. Dabo, I get respect for you. You can't make a story way we're not correct. You're not good. Because one thing I stand for the truth. Rather for that, I mean one really gonna be grave. If I'm lucky, I mean one. If I'm not lucky, they put me in a mass grave with people them. Because I see the world don't left now. Or they not bury me, I die na street, take a rotten, then dog they eat the skin or bone and can't eat me. So please, certain things that really happen in this world. If you know you will fight for the person right, not laugh at me. Because most of the oldies are right they say. Cause why did they post somebody with a grief? They're not called for. Even if that papa said a useless papa, you know what they mean love? Love. The only love way they get, natural love, now from 2 people that they get that from. Sorry, from 3 people then. They get natural love. They know they ever expire. Now around people and they
No.
if you're not daddy, you they get that love from you picking them than a one. You get that from your mama, you get that from your papa, then 3 people and their love is forever, it's original, it's clean. Your wife will love now for certain times. After the love them, they say, but only I don't love you, I don't go. You don't go to other man. You understand?
Yeah.
So the negative things that social media for the people is too much. You understand? If you know we join way to get justice, back off. We're not kind of social media begin give a fake news. We don't get any clue.
I want you give away an insight of the protest. The young man when Mr. Sheku Foyo been supposed to come and give you in total. I've been very pleased for he inform we say the show been gets with the interview, the exclusive interview with the daddy, where it been give with the in total of things from his own perspective. Upon that, then be able to do a protest as well. So it been one camp for Giwi an in total of waiting happen, but the connection not allow him. So I want you Giwi a first hand I call them news of waiting go on today, waiting at the experience, how it have been treated, and whose areas you feel still need improvement. If was there anything accomplished. So now we hear it from you again, sir. Come back in.
Yeah, the meaning of accomplish for me be 100% get we goal because 100% get to goal in the sense is we be there outside with placard them, we demonstrate people are here with voice. Even at one person here with voice, that one person he will translate that one green voice to million, which for me is 100% goal because we have that opportunity with good health, with a one intention for go out for demonstrate for KADIJAH, for justice for KADIJAH, not only for KADIJAH, for justice for KADIJAH and the rest of the rape cases that where they go on as Sierra Leone. You understand? We voice we lay out. So for me, that was more successful and we achieved the goal. Secondly, the problem we at the encounter that this country, we police force, they need for be improved. They need for be schooled again because some of them they don't know the law. They don't know the law between police and civilian. Then just to use the uniform, they use their uniform for intimidate civilian, which is totally wrong. You don't use the uniform because you use your office for intimidate other person when you know that position. No. Like I said, I don't know if you believe the video that I sent to you.
Oh,
Like
okay.
for me,
I go try for retrieve them and see if I go share them. I know
so,
be look
like,
am sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
like for me, this morning around 10 o'clock, we go CID headquarters because they may get a case, they may get a court sitting today. You understand that court in trade, so they're not allowed to make today. So which you can do? They say we look at balance by the CID between CID and Total Filling Station at Pademba Road. So we need it to demonstrate. Some people and pull their phone for go live. So one small girl, age of 6.
I know say they get some interruption. Yeah, come back in,
16
sir.
years old.
How old the girl?
You get me?
Yeah, how old the girl? Yeah, will they get you now? Mr. Dabo? Mr. Dabo, we need to hear you. Okay.
The guy is like 16 years.
Okay, about 16 years old. Okay.
Yeah, the guy is so, around 16 years. Yeah. Did they get me?
Yes, we hear you.
Did they get me now?
Yes, for the audience, somebody been asked for the number. I just don't repost the calling numbers. Yes, and I feel free for call if you want to add. Yes, come back in, sir, Mr.
So, like, I meet a incident, this 16-year-old girl, take in phone in hand. Because in the video, the demonstration for go live on Facebook or forget evidence, we say no can demonstrate. So the police can drop the phone at the king and say no for video. So I meet that incident, the police asked the lady and passport checks her phone. So they became afraid, now he give password. So I come I said, what are the problem? Now they say, Mr. Dabo, this policeman take this phone at this my and this picking hand. Say because the record, then the picking of you, I don't get password. I said, no, you don't do that. You don't give police your passport. It's not, in a guard picking. 5 police officers give you your phone, you get a password, and they watch what your pictures and video there. You get your private, you get your privacy pictures inside there. Don't not get any police somebody watch the pictures in your phone when you want to go away, see what you can do. I say it's totally wrong. Now I say the police officer, if I stop immediately, indeed, the police officer stop immediately. So he asked me, say, me na Uda. So now I put my marks. But he not be know me, he not be know to see the face. So I put my mark. Then the SP say, hey, this time Mr. Dabo, we know him. You understand?
Yes.
Let's say, Mr. Dabo, please come at the corner. We'll settle this issue. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Now I tell the beginner, say, ever when the kind of demonstration, I know I lost.
Yes.
You don't ever give police your phone publicly, arrest you. Illegal. For do that. I said the police what you do. So you do a crime against you get me?
Yes, sir. Would hear you.
So I school the police officer there. So that case was closed. They give the phone. So now me say, I put my phone. I begin go live. So now the other people say, oh, so now Mr. Dabo phone, and they go to say, no, Mr. Dabo phone, we not take Mr. Dabo phone. We not take your phone. And so okay, because in knowing right, then I'm me. So now this guy will take Mr. Dabo your phone also. So from there, the ASP come to me, he talk to me, say, I know that the demonstrate or not get permit. Now that as a point of correction, we are in state of emergency. We demonstrate peaceful demonstration, demonstration. Then they even give you a demonstration. Then they even give a permit for demonstration at this time because state of emergency you don't need permit. They need to give you. They don't even give you. They don't even give them out. So forget about that. This is the emergency. Come to the news. I'm talking about rape case. You talk about somebody in gang. Tomorrow it might be you. So about 1 hour we did to demonstrate. So now one of the other tribute officers just come. So the way they talk to the police, I say, look the way I don't know. Then free were not even have to talk good English. So that's when I really talk. I said, wait a minute. I said, what did you just say? You as a police officer, you tell a civilian say, on our focus and some talk even better English. Now I say, wow. So now I put me from the beginning recorder. I say, oh, you don't do it something we know fit for do as a police officer. I say you need to apologize. I say you not good. From there, I stand by the MP station within a Pademba Road and the pole. The guy can push me when I come on. So I was so hungry. I give me phone. I want to knock the police guy for make you arrest me for make me start to and say what you do is totally wrong. I gave it this time first push me. We not get any right for push me. And not be done at any police barrier will say you don't need to cross this side. I was in a civil place, a filling station where not belong to government, when a private property. You understand?
Yes.
So I was so pissed, angry. Those police officers they need school to show them what they got between civilians and police. And waiting police not for alternate public place and waiting police not also alternate office. You understand? They need those causes. They need it. Because if they not do it, one day it will be a disaster way no longer any will solve. You understand? Then from there, then push with the minute baby now. would then come with police vehicle and then police vehicle in case anybody for arrested. So the guy demonstrate and police they cost demonstration which of they cost them. You understand? So I get all the video I even send them to you. So maybe later on you go to edit the video, put them out. Let's see how it's your police. Some of them from in all police all over the world they get the bad, they get the good one. I can't say all Sierra Leone police are bad.
So
Some of them they
so
are
what you go
very,
do?
very, very, very they
I
are
go.
very, very, very aggressive. They don't know the law between police and civilian. Then just they use that uniform intimidate other people, which is totally wrong.
Yeah, and see, we want
Which is totally wrong.
Yeah.
If I was not there today, that picking phone, then for involved they watch online pictures and they even if you say that picking naked pictures and this and that. But come on, it's not correct.
Yeah. So
The
what you want to
advantage
do?
too much,
For your credibility, and we like for be credible and get authentic evidence. I go take a pause, and one of the video will they play now an educational video for we the parents them. For now we go able for can like Mrs. Calon was the one who shared this with me. I think say it beneficial to we as parents, wherein that if you left you picking a house, some for now either that uncle or that close relative they try for come now you all say they can't pick her up for go X, Y, and Z, you want to make sure say you left her with a code for now you go no the picking go get no say okay indeed this uncle ya so or this auntie ya so na me mama or me papa really send them versus na person number way creepy. So hopefully I go enjoy the video and it go be beneficial to in a family. And having said that, I pause and play that video. Then I try for see if I go bring the video of Mr. Dabo de Rifato. Somebody they call Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
Hello, good afternoon, Khadija.
Good
This is Pashekini call from United States of America.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
I just want, thank you very much. I just want to put some your comments there to this situation here. So we don't talk to top investigators in our salon and people in retired police officers, them senior ranking members, them. And what you will understand is that this is not a ritual killing. Now a ritual, this family they never talk to at all. And the woman who they call ISATA, it is suppressed many people here right now. Now a ritual killing, go to any rape police. Now we comment this. Thank you very much.
All right. So thank you, Pasheki. So as in Ayeri, then in your submission, we're not going to take any responsibility for anybody in your opinion. Again, like I say, anything where we they work towards, where they say allege, but again, every Sierra Leonean have rights and gets rights to their own voice when it comes to this platform. Having said that, I did take a pause and see if I go able to get them video them prepared. For then I go see the one with Mr. Dabo de Rifato. And I thank you for in that time and in that patience.
Yes, who is it?
Hello beta, I'm your uncle, your father's friend.
But mummy papa are not at home.
It's okay beta, you open the door for me. Your father has only sent me to pick you up.
I won't open the door for you. I am not allowed to open the door for strangers.
I'm not a stranger beta. I visit your house to meet your father. Once you see me, you'll recognize me. So please open the door.
Wait uncle, I will call mummy and ask her.
Listen beta.
Yes uncle?
I didn't tell you this before, but your father has met with a major accident and he's hospitalized. And even your mother's phone is also switched off. And she's only sent me to pick you up, so come fast.
Papa met with an accident? How is he?
You come along with me to the hospital and see for yourself how your father is doing. And we don't have much time for all this. Open the door fast.
Okay uncle, I will open the door.
If someone comes up to you and tells you that we have sent them to pick you up, then ask him for the password which we give you every day. And if they do not know about it, then never ever go with them. Okay?
What is the password?
Password? What password?
If Mama have sent you, she must have given you a password.
Yeah, she gave me a password, but I forgot it in a hurry. And we don't have much time for all this. You have to meet your father, right? So open the door fast.
I won't open the door without the password, and now I'm calling the police uncle. He will make you remember the password.
I made this video to encourage parents to have a safety guideline conversation with their children so they know what to do when they are in this situation. As parents or elders, we should teach our children about the stranger danger. It means what should they do when a stranger approaches them to go along with them. And creating a password or a secret code between you and your children can help them to prevent that situation. The password can be anything which is personal and not easy to guess by anyone else. And try to change the password every day and tell your children not to share your password even with their friends because it has to be a secret. There have been cases where children have helped themselves by not being abducted by the simple password trick. So I would request every parent or guardian out there to talk to their children about this stranger danger because children's safety is in our hands.
Yes, who is it?
Hello beta, I'm your uncle, your father's friend.
But Mummy Papa are not at home.
It's okay beta, you open the door for me. Your father has only sent me to pick you up.
I won't open the door for you. I am not allowed to open the door for strangers.
I'm not a stranger beta. I visit your house to meet your father. Once you see me, you'll recognize me. So please open the door.
Wait uncle, I will call Mummy and ask her.
Listen beta.
Yes uncle?
I didn't tell you this before, but your father has met with a major accident and he's hospitalized. And even your mother's phone is also switched off. And she's only sent me to pick you up, so come fast.
Papa met with an accident? How is he?
You come along with me to the hospital and see for yourself how your father is doing. And we don't have much time for all this. Open the door fast.
Okay uncle, I will open the door.
If someone comes up to you and tells you that we have sent them to pick you up, then ask him for the password which we give you every day. And if they do not know about it, then never ever go with them. Okay?
What is the password?
And I welcome back, and I'm sorry for the delay. I did able to retrieve some of the video where Mr. Dabo being sent me the grandpa of we late KADIJAH, but unfortunately it will be impossible for make I go able for share now with Tina at the moment because I've been already do all the setup, so it will interrupt. Having said that, I been supposed for also interview another case, alleged rape case where they may reach out to me yesterday, and as some of you have been listening to the audio today, but unfortunately we get a lot of issue with the technology issue back home and the connection. So having said that, I will go ahead and share the audio with Tina, and I go yeri from there, and then from there we'll go call and quit in a little bit. And I thank you. This is now from the first interview. Now from the the papa of the Pekin. Now 1 second. Greetings, fellow Sierra Leonean. This is KADIJAH Tijan Nabi from Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Today na June 24, 2020. Yesterday, June 23rd, 2020, then call we platform for now we investigate another incident we happen with a young child. We happen to be a 4 years, 6 months old. But I will pause here for now. I bring the biological father for now. It will give we detail of what happened. Good morning or good afternoon at you, and would kindly identify yourself and introduce yourself to the world, sir.
Good afternoon. afternoon, everybody. Abdulrahman SACCOH. We happen to be the biological father of the victim in ISATA SACCOH. Just about 4 years, 6 months old.
Thank you. Welcome, sir. Yes, like I've been tell the audience them. Basically, yesterday I get this information. We decide for say now go further for now get concrete detail and authentic statement from you before we go proceed with this matter. So can you tell me what happened with this young Pekin?
Well, it happened for me on the 21st of June 2020, we at around 11 to 12 o'clock within the day. So in Mama MADINATU, he therefore called me say he see him picking all over in drawers messed up with blood and stuff. So being the issue complicated, so he called him one grandma where he dey with me, where he made Africa. He called him for making go and see if I really waiting wrong with the picking. So the mommy therefore say, so well down they will be saying tamper, they go tamper with them. So he called me back and tell me this all. I said, well, for me could confirm this issue. They take the picking in the hospital, following you from the medical people there. So you therefore do this, take the picking in the hospital, then you also meet at the same result they tell her. See na tap on the ground, tap on the picking. So after I go to the hospital, tell me back, call me and tell me this report here. I said, well, this into anything we therefore put aside. Since me no day, but I get a brother day when movie Musa Vandi. So then I get for tell her because they said the banner be there in house, me and Papa. Be there in house. So I tell her instead of tell the money, well they see me they wait for the car. They look at the car and they tell her, well I think they get urgent meeting waiting for attend to. But this movie Vandi when we bought all the leave in house. The number of one of the play they will send in a particular time. But unfortunately, on that day, we beginning of October. So I got to tell her, so we call that policeman when Mr. Kuruma, go explain the issue to her. So he said, go for call her, the meeting with the boss, the boss get for left her from Mufumbo to make it go enter the village, to make it go and everything really happen. And the man said, they call me. I said, well, this is not the issue. I said, maybe they go play with him, really. Maybe they go deal with the person when he do the act. So he said, say, okay, he said, that one they want to take for joke with. So he go for take a medical report, he got a medical report, and give the people then. And from there, this will be found brother. The victim and the woman, they go straight with the policeman, they go straight now the Tayama police station. Then from there, they take again, it was on the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, they take the medical report, Moyamba Government Hospital. And from there, the very day said they don't be able for return. Then according to the report, say, the medical report they obtained from the hospital, they say it was attempted sexual penetration. And that really they call a term. So they therefore return the medical report now at the police station, and they therefore obtain again medical statement, the statement from the mommy of the Pekin. Then on the 23rd, they return the village. Then the FSA, the FSU, waiting at the place. They say, well, within this week, they go for send police for go investigate the matter thoroughly at the village. So for now, so far, so good, and that's not the issue.
So many Sierra Leoneans or beyond the Sierra Leone community, the way they listen to this,
Then go a bit confused when they say attempted, because attempted nothing will not happen it be the attempt. But with the description where you give, we say the picking calm, obviously with blood and tough where they come from in private area. Many go look and say na the thing will be accomplished based on waiting the perpetrator do to the picking. So you go and give me clarity on that.
Well, to be precise, the act happened the evening, but the mommy will not in Peking, they will call and confirm this to me and tell me this.
Okay. And also, they give the pikin any medical treatment. How will they feel? Waiting in health status at the moment.
Well, we they go na Moyamba Government Hospital after they don't examine the pikin. If they get for write some medicine, then they say they're supposed to buy. Then with new knowledge, I hope so they go down buy whether they mix it, go down to better a bit.
Okay. Waiting at the status form in Mama, how will they respond? Is they able to talk? Is they pain? How will they respond?
Well, previously, baby mom meant to be the talk. I'm not something we don't stop now. Then even within the days, the 2-3 days, they say the picking be the real discharge. Yeah, the discharge within the days.
Okay. Is show any sign of severe pain?
Of course, be the complaints the picking they feel pain. Then within the days, if you know, they agree for it.
Okay. Then
as of recent, we don't begin it small.
Okay, we were there. We not gonna know much. Then get any counseling. People that we go talk to them. Then get anybody support system. We will talk to them. We will give them help in terms of counseling for help and through the process. And I don't get anybody who reach out so far.
Well, except certainly me and Papa and Mama and the guy in the meeting, at least they help them for me to go through the process.
Okay, so we will continue for investigate this matter. And I want to tell you plenty thank you. I believe say the government they're not going to take this issue light and then go do further investigation for them bring justice to ISATA SACCOH. And on behalf of the entire team, na Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television, we extend we sincere sympathy for waiting in our experience. That's don't conclude the end of we today interview, Mr. SACCOH. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, audience in Atenki, I just want to play the other one from the uncle. Then I bring back Mr. Dabo for no say 1 or 2 things before we close. And I patience me for then I get the authentic evidence from the first-hand people the way they deal with this new alleged rape case.
Fellow Sierra Leonean again today na June 24, 2020. I just complete a phone interview with the victim, with the alleged victim, ISATA SACCOH in biological papa. And now we talk to the very first person we contact me, we na the uncle, the biological uncle of the alleged victim, the young Pekin, when ISATA SACCOH. Having said that, this na KADIJAH Tijan Nabi again from Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. I go pause here, make her bring the uncle of the alleged victim case. Good morning or good afternoon at your end. Kindly introduce yourself.
Afternoon or good evening, anywhere you're doing at the world. Me, Augustine, the commander from Sierra Leone, the victim, uncle.
Yes, Mr. Augustine, welcome once again. We want to know what thing you understand about this incident what happened. How you get to know about everything what happened, would I contact you and waiting and tell you about this alleged case?
was yesterday, late in the afternoon hour, we, my small brother, when Abdulrahman SACCOH, we currently depot, therefore like send me message on WhatsApp, say he want to talk to me, make I go online. So when he sent me the message on WhatsApp, he called me and give me a notice, he make I go online, he don't left something for me. So I go listen the audio he share with me. I just feel very bad and discouraged. Tell me say in daughter we now 4 years, 6 months old. We currently in a village with a mommy and a granny. Somebody don't tamper with them. I say, tell me something. How you mean somebody don't tamper with them? They say, well, you understand, say somebody they don't penetrate by the picking. He explained to me, say, he see blood and stuff from the picking after the picking mama don't can check them. So instead try for like follow up because currently they both it's there for follow up. Then they take the picking to one eligible somebody within the community. So they go watch this picking, they experience a blood strikes and within a private part there with tough. I don't know which of the tough now, whether it's spam or within. So the advice when I can on the health center within the community, then the health center person the in charge will be there, they have to get onto the see somebody don't penetrate the picking. So thereafter it tell me say they move the case from Jama, then bring a kind of Tarama police station. They invite the Bobo we do the act. So from there, yesterday again, they tell me say they don't move the case to Moyamba. So they go Moyamba, then go to the government hospital and then do the medical history. They tell us in a penetrated, not attempted sex or waiting. But like the conclusion we give me, I not just look okay with them. So that make I decide for like push this case further and foresee say this speaking get justice and make them bring the corporates to book.
Okay, so from waiting you understand, you they keep in touch with the Peking in mama where they near the Peking and are they communicate?
Well, as a result of network communication, may not get direct conversation with the Peking mama since yesterday. We may don't know because it don't happen 3 days ago.
Okay.
So I'm not able to get conversation with the Peking mama one-on-one. But like me and a man when I'm in small water, they talk almost every single hour on this issue because in the able to get direct information from them na the community.
Okay. Waiting you the police station them where they report this matter. Obviously you say you want to make sure say justice be served. Waiting are your concern about this case, this alleged case?
Well, for cut long matter short, I'm not too okay. I'm not even okay with everything because how on earth case like this they happen, they don't move them to Tama. Okay, then Tama don't fast track them, they don't move them to Moyamba. Then for me they come do investigations right from there. Like waiting the border tell me that they will come within the next week. We are not say that necessary, call for. This is something we na alleged case when I go into a very fast and prove everything right or wrong. But like for the mere fact they decide say till the other time or week or days, we're not ready for like go into that. I be feel say from yesterday, therefore don't make a follow up this morning for one of the community and bring the corporate to do thorough investigation and feel outside justice, they made them do the justice and then everything will come to reality and everybody will be satisfied. But I'm not satisfied for the mere fact that they will take the issue to the way they expect. So like there is a delay and I don't want delay into this activity.
So you hope now for them expedite the process. Let them do them as soon as possible, correct?
I want to make this thing be done as soon as possible instead of prolonging.
Okay. Having said that, we will conclude the interview for now and we will continue for follow-up with this particular alleged case. And we will tell you plenty thank you. We'll get the confidence in we for reach out and also channel we with your brother when are the biological father in this case. Having said that, this will be conclude the end of the interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much again for getting in touch with me, and I hope everything will work well. And I thank you for your support
at
this initial stage.
You welcome, sir. You welcome, sir. This is not the end of the interview. This is KADIJAH Tijan Nabe from Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television.
Okay, so basically, like I said, I mean, they with we, unfortunately, because of the connection issue, they're not able for stay longer. Unfortunately, as we see, there has been so many KADIJAH, MADINATU, SACCOH, and unfortunately still continue in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So I go encourage we as Sierra Leonean for continue, for forge ahead, for see that justice prevail for all of them victims there. So I bring back Mr. Dabo, na insef say one or two things before we call it quit for today. And I will give a closing statement. Mr. Dabo, welcome back. I know say you want say one or two things before they go. Welcome back, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Welcome back. Come back in.
Okay.
So say you listen to that. How does that make you feel as a grandpa where they already go through in grandpikin in your own grief? Then you get for understand say the vicious cycle continues.
You know, just put the grandpapa aside and we put that stuff
One
there
second,
aside,
sir.
you
Yeah,
know.
somebody they call. Sorry, sir. Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
Hello, Khadija. Now me again, Pasheki. You know this issue, Yasuna. We all emotional, the national issue. I know the things I will call again, but after listening to the audios they will just play, I want call back and see how can the adult man they are so accept a diagnosis of attempted sexual rape, attempted rape. I mean, when rape is defined as any unlawful sexual activity, we usually involve, the commission of a sexual act without the person consent or you put the person under threat, So now you don't see blood, you don't see talk. I mean, how can we call this attempted rape? I mean, una give me a break. Also, I don't lost the mind now. Going forward, I want to talk to the Salon government that for all these hands of our girls, all the money given to Fatima Biu and them, how come we centers them, medical centers, they don't get rape test kits them? We didn't get it, we know we didn't so bad, but we talk so. Rape test kits them. Fatima don't tell the world say Salon, now a place will get a pandemic of rape. So therefore, that's the case. If we put rape test kits them in every facility, why are we going through this in 2020? Then people are me for stop. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pashaki. Thank you for your time. Having said that, I said I know everybody in voice matter. So we go land back to similarly to what Pashaki say. I said I make also question that on behalf of Sierra Leone and say we in the example of Pashaki, we go curious as to what thing that we mean by the attempt if the obvious evidence was there, where then see say they became in the bleed. Having said that, seem like okay, we'll get another call. Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
Yes, hello. Good evening. My name is Zainab. Yes, I call from the UK.
Welcome, Ms. Zainab. Welcome, madam. Feel free to land. Yes.
Yes. So me just want I just get a few questions the way I want to ask. I don't know if I could get answer to them. And I just did two on the previous caller in comments the way make.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So what I want to know is how now when they come about for say this bobo we they don't accuse and I them pick here. How they come about that exactly? How they do results for pinpoint these things in this bobo now he actually carry out this act.
Okay, so
and the other
now answer the first one, madam. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
And I did give you as much time, so just patient me small. So for answer the first question, I make them very clear here the very first day Wobin gets the exclusive interview with the biological father for making clear, say, with viewers them and with participants then, that we are not here for conclude, because we all follow the due process, which is then get for do all them findings, the investigation before we, right now we will say allege or a suspect, but we'll not get any concrete or final in terms of the offender. Now, this particular case, we can only say subject or allege. So I just want to make it clear as so they try for be credible. Now that's we go continue for emphasize on when everything is conclude and make clear to Sierra Leonean and myself as I continue for engage with the family, we will make it clear to the rest of the world. So I hope say I don't able to answer the first part of the question, madam.
Yes, you're able to answer me. So, which is perfect. So the social media drama where they go on at the moment. So
Yes,
we go
ma'am.
just try for ignore that
Yes.
because there is so much out there, which is very, very sad at this moment.
Yes.
I for say, and it make me sad more as a Sierra Leonean. I don't really feel proud for calling myself Sierra Leonean at this moment. And as a mother of 5 children, I get 3 girls. At this point, this family they go through so much pain and stress and unimaginably hard for you as a mother for actually put yourself in the position where Binta or Mr. Congolese them find themselves at the moment. So I think say Sierra Leoneans them, if only we be able to hold back a little bit and stop this finger pointing, these direct accusations, all of this. So the 4 people away there arrest at this point now alleged suspects them. We don't know who that. And for God's sake, maybe this case, if it God no help, we go even end up say we don't know the right person will tamper with them picking there. Because for God's sake, Salon not even get the things the way it take, the lab, the tools, the thing the way it take, where we all know, wherefore actually carry out a test and prove this beyond reasonable doubt for able to know who that do this thing for God's sake.
So now come
Because
back in real quick. I think so you make
Yes.
some salient points there, madam. But I guess in the case now where this speaking them become a dual citizen, they hold the passport of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who sign a home of origin, and they also happen to be a citizen of the United States of America by default of in papa being a citizen. So I assume say the steps where the papa take for now he gets clarity before he puts him picking to final rest. I believe say then go get the American system involved for them to make sure say all due process is followed, like how you say maybe these things that are not available they assume, and I know conclude that yet. I go ask them back again. They hope and assume say then go get that from here, make sure say the right test then done before them, so all man like how you say the wrong person not go be held accountable, and the right person not go be left for being in society and continue the vicious cycle. So continue, madam. Go ahead.
Yes, so as I be they say,
Yes, ma'am.
because now we they get conflicting reports. Now we hear Binta in brother say this bubble where they allege say na him do this thing, na Binta na him born am. No, the brother they say not to Binta born am, na the Antina Salon na him born am. Then the grandpa in they say na this grandpa Mr. Dabo where you get now na the phone in they say na Binta na him born the pikin, the people in the lie. Okay, for just try for build the scenario here quickly if I can do that. If we assume say wetin Mr. Dabo say, now this pikin na Binta na this bobo na Binta bonam, the pikin wey die na Binta bonam, that other pikin wey dem rape na Binta bonam. Ebo, for God's sake, any mama will find himself in that kind of position. That mama they mentally at this point.
Absolutely. Hold on 1 second. No hang up, oh, madam. Hold on 1 second. No hang up, madam. Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. Kindly hold. Okay, the person no hang up. Go ahead, madam. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, the person hang up. Go ahead. Oh, okay. So you're still there. Okay. Oh, okay. The person. I don't accidentally hang up somebody. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Pasheki. Go ahead, sir.
Hello, yes. Once again, this is Pasheki again.
Yes,
I call from McLean, Virginia at this point.
Yes, sir.
Khadija, me no immigration law not to me expertise Babandi. But I want to know how is it possible to make a US citizen go na saloon or then I so and he make American passport them for him picking them within a saloon without the never set foot na so. It possible?
Oh yeah.
That's the question now.
Oh, definitely. As long as the pikin they under the age of 18, the fact that if you na citizen here, say you go born speaking a salon, right? That pikin they don't automatically become a US citizen if they under the age of 18. So what thing you they do now, you they take the birth certificate and you and the mama in at submit unto the embassy, the US embassy, and then obviously signature get for come in place for both parents, and they assume say maybe DNA test or whatever the case may be. Once all that is taken care of, then of course then they issue that picking. They are not, I know, but not one, not two, not three. Of course, then they issue that picking the in passports.
I see. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. If you get any other question, feel free for call back, sir. Okay. Caller will be called. Okay, wonderful. It's still there around. Good. Okay, madam. So sorry. Another call been coming up. If you say self, I accidentally hang up on you. So go ahead, madam. Go ahead. Continue.
Yes. No, that's okay. I be the try for just build a scenario here.
Yes,
if
yes.
you be saying a bint and I'm bonding 3 picking there, he don't lost 1 picking. He there in the verge of losing another picking because if you don't bobo now they found that guilty saying I do this thing for life imprisonment. Now he go. So Binta don't lose 2 picking them. Now the third one where you not even lose, but he not even there in a normal state again because for picking for go through rape repeatedly, that picking day psychologically, he don't get problem already. But for God's sake, Lord, we give them this family a break.
Absolutely.
People them, Lord, we give this family a break.
Strongly agree.
Lord, we left them people here, let them, Lord, we give them space, let them breathe in and breathe out. Let we not get more victims. They out of, we don't already lost baby Khadijah. It's sad. If we don't already lost her, there is nothing anybody can do to bring her back to life. That's not possible.
Yes.
So we start till we start, you not go happy.
Yes, ma'am. Make a concur. Now come back in and concur before you come back
Yes.
if you get any more statement. Like I always say, a very sensitive and critical situation. Hence the reason why I'm very, very careful with even me on whether it's our Facebook wall, the how you call them, the network in Facebook wall or me on personal wall. I do mourn Khadijah is something I can only imagine what's in the parents and they go through because like even yesterday I not come live and as well as the day where I find out it take a huge toll on me. So anyhow, very, very, and when it comes to confidentiality, I think I may also make reference of that too. In certain the way we don't know, we get to be very, very careful. No, not take care, no, not get seen. You understand? Because if you are closer to the family, like I say, I still try for do a fine line when it comes to being neutral. But at the same time, for the one then where they look, now we understand. Say even we as mommy where they carry them picking there, so 9 months. The pain what they feel and the emotion what they go through, maybe not gonna be as compare in terms of the pain, but when it comes to the emotional impact, I believe say the papa themselves they go through the same equally as that of we. You understand? Especially for a papa we really care, care, because you go get anybody can be a father, but it takes a man to be a dad. You understand? Dad is someone where they did it physically, emotionally, mentally. You they get me? You're very involved. You are there. You want to be part of it. It like no matter what that Pekin do, you go continue for forgive him. You go one day in life because you know you are the dad. You understand? So when you get dad like that, because I am a daddy's girl. My late dad, may his soul rest in peace. You understand?
Amen.
You know, you get a man that we really truly loved and cared. You understand? I'm not talking about the financial aspect. You understand?
No, I understand
there's no way you can give enough to that mommy self for take care of the pekin. And this is where we go wrong too. A humble advice. We working all man they go into marriage in the hope that it will succeed. But then again, God gets different planning. When that's happening, now we be the bigger person. Even you na that man where they Canada woman in life, or you na that woman where they Canada man in life, you always want to stand as a neutral person coming into that how you call nuclear family or whatever family you want call them, in the sense that for always the all party for be confident with themselves, for no say if you not the woman where they can that man in life or that man where they can in life, make sure say you make sure say that parents them then continue for maintain a healthy relationship regardless. Feel comfortable and get high self-esteem, for no say that it like me ex-woman or me woman now it talk to an ex. It not mean nothing. But you get it's either it can be two different way. Either the woman where they come in or the man where they come in, either they can feel insecure, then they try to prevent the parents them for not and get that healthy dialogue for raise them picking. This not a certain way of obviously we'll get for talk on that when it comes to how you call them family issues, them so on and so forth. We all party gets a role for play. If the woman or the man they talk to an ex because of the picking them, you're not going for you're not going for feel insecure. But either the love, so it's either the ex woman can be insecure or the woman or the man where they come they can be insecure. Either way, it will be a problem for them picking and they no picking they not ask for be born. You understand? Now we take the selfish how you call them feelings them out of the way. Now we're able to get adult conversation them for prevent the uncertainty. You understand? Even though waiting God in the be, but sometimes we self get we role they play, and with prayer, God will help we and meet we in the middle. So go ahead, ma'am. I don't know if you want to say anything else.
So as I be the they say yes. I be just they try for create this scenario. So we don't know. Me, I don't know if in a been time born the bubble or not. But as I don't say, for that reason they now we give the people the space and now we left Ake for them. Now we forgive them. We are mortal man. We all they make mistakes. We all just like when you don't explain just now, mistakes then they happen along the way. Things then they happen in relationships. But when them things then they happen, we forbid people them enough, man and women them enough for pick up the pieces of we lives and move on, especially if you pick in a day. Now we always create a conducive environment for let them pick and they able for live. As they pick in and they not involve them, they not contribute to that trouble they will they go through. So now we know they involve them picking the at all but with trouble they will we mess the way they don't cause. We for behave like adults them. So now this not a plea to the Sierra Leonean community. Please, the bad words, then the cursing, the shouting, the this, the that, the explaining, the speculations. Because now mostly now speculations, then we not even know what's in the gun, we not get no clue. But some of we for no more than say we get the story, for no more than say we know the story, we go just come out and say things the way wrong. Please, me
like what you just say, now concur again. Given the obvious of the close relationship through all what's in this don't happen, where I get with the family, where somebody talk to you, it confide in you, you get for know what you they disclose out there. I don't make audio so easily. No, I don't. And I'm not going to go and go put things in social media because it's critical, it's sensitive, and it's painful. Even though me not they talk to the mommy side much as I go love for get inside your side. But at the same time, like how you they say certain things that when they talk, then they take sin. So now be careful. You understand? Given the obvious, and I make emphasis on this over and over. Now be very sensitive with this particular thing. Yeah, and not say we not mommy them, but again that man itself, now mommy self born them, and they go through a lot of pain. Both parties will suffer a lot of pain. Given the obvious way with the way how the picking die. Now we not just conclude. Now we not hurt that man words and make a grieving process more painful for him. You understand? And not only the man, the sister back we raised this picking it's in husband. Where that man they back now like a daddy to that picking day and the sister back day now like a mommy back to that. So it's a lot of people that were involved.
It's a lot,
You see, if they feel this pain, can we imagine what's in them they go through?
Exactly.
You see?
Yes, exactly, my sister. Exactly. Exactly. Now that's what they say. So before I just left you, I just want to say, Kadijah, you they do a good job. Me now one of you top fans. Them me Facebook name na Yebu Kamara. So I can always share. You think that you post there. I can share there. I can comment. If you go back and check, just check Yebu Kamara. Me now one of you top fans. Them and I love you. You they do a good job. Now we all continue for fights because we all myself get a small social media page where they do things that we all they fight for make our salon better. But in the process of that. let we dey put aside we emotions there, and let we try for be a bit objective, a bit respectful, let we do the right thing, please, Sierra Leonean there.
Yes.
Now the only way that's where we go create a country where we all go sit down back, where we don't all we dey look back, we begin and they enjoy, we can begin and they enjoy, and the country go be fine for we. But we get for work hard, not to by cursing out, not to by shouting, not to by saying things them just for be out there. Please, Lord, we exercise patience and constraint, and what do we not know? Please, Lord, we refrain from saying now. I thank you so much.
Yes,
Khadija,
not go
for
ahead. So
giving
I
me
want to
the
respond
time.
to you back one more time. Please, not go ahead. I want to say I love you right back, and I appreciate you after God. Now I make this platform, and this platform, as the name implies, now like where me I believe say with anything, we all they get stressful days or whatever, we they go through this like this national issue we don't get. I not believe for say for hala cause and fight, but when we come we join voice, we they bring about a better mama salon. So I want to know say equally so. I appreciate you. Sometimes I can get overwhelmed. I might not maybe respond or whatever the case may be, but bear me. And now we continue for joint voice. Feel free for call every time and not be a secret admirer, because now I don't know say I don't get another admirer. I appreciate you so much, madam. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, God bless you, madam. And I'll keep the family there in prayers, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
okay, we
ma'am.
will do that.
God bless, ma'am. You're welcome. Somebody been just a call. I apologize. Now see if I go able to get the person back. If I not get you, please call back, yeah? Okay, I missed the person in call. I really apologize for that. Having said that, now we go down to go try for finalize now. As Miss Yebo said, we are now we try for be sensitive like I always they speak. It's become redundant here now. Now just handle this entirety with some type of how you call concern for all parties were involved. Certain things that we not know. Now we try for refrain from saying that it. If we want to repeat anything, I'll just say it is alleged, or because go just conclude. And again, we're still gonna try for now we maintain the due process until then name somebody saying I in do this, then before we conclude saying I in the regardless of them being a suspect. Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
Khadija Napasheki, calling here from McLean, Virginia.
Okay, welcome, sir.
Una talk very well, you and the previous caller. Very, very mature talk, and I'm sure many of the listeners them will appreciate that talk. They go adhere to them.
Thank you, sir.
Last night, an audio was sent to me from one of the family members them of the husband. Okay. And to this minute, Yasu, it broke me heart. This woman, supposedly she lives in the United States. He talk about Binta in a way. This mama of a Pekin, with 4 years, 6 months old Pekin, we don't go through such a thing. This woman get the audacity of extreme proportions as Khadija. He talk say the woman force how na him pull the man when Congolese he married in the US. But Congolese are adults. He's a grown man. How you go blame another woman for pulling this man he married? What a big man of Pekin. Then they say how this woman beat her, a common up bad body. All them came to her, so what you come up bad body? They go say they call the woman rally girl. Quote unquote. Woman was just a Pekin. Innocent Pekin. And I wonder where is the sympathy? Where is the heart of these people here? So let God sorry for we all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your submission. God bless, sir. So again, as in I know we all voice matter. Now we continue for be patient. Everybody they go through the grieving process a different way. Some go cry, some go scream, some go holler, some go be in denial. Whatever the case may be, we will continue for be tolerant of each other. We will continue for mourn with the family and as a nation, and we will continue for remember them in prayer. We will try and refrain from being judgmental, and we will continue for use your voice peacefully. For now we see that justice prevail, and the new case we don't get to with the hope say with government officials then go step up and do thorough investigation for let them bring this other victim peace in family, and bring the I call the offenders them to the book. Having said that, I want to take this opportunity for telling a plenty thank you for when I take time out of in a busy schedule today for partake. I want to send a message to the auntie we in a United Kingdom we've been supposed to join with today when Mrs. Jimmy we in safe been get some health issue we prevent them at the last minute for no come today. We pray for you and we hope that you will get a speedy recovery. I want to tell Mrs. Callum plenty thank you. As in I see Naina been the very first person we've been talk, you've been get for going a job, so hence the reason why I not deal with we for the rest of the interview. I want to tell them plenty thank you for in time and in patience today prior to we logging in. I want to tell the plenty thank you to the victims them of this new case where the papa, the biological daddy, na Mr. SACCOH, when coincidentally SACCOH of the late KADIJAH as well, and then Mr. I call him brother Augustine, where they all two then try so much for over 45 minutes to 1 hour for log on, but the internet's not been prevent them. Hence the reason why I decide for play the audio, then I go listen to the preliminary interview I've been get with them today over the phone. I want also tell the grandpa plenty thank you where they go through a whole lot with battling with this unfortunate incident, equally to that of everybody in the family. I want to tell them plenty for in time as well, where it take for be part of the panelists then today for give clarity to Sierra Leonean. I want to tell Ambassador Sheko Foyer plenty thank you. Instead be logging today, but instead the internet's not allowing for now it go further, for now it go give away some updates on the protest and other things them having to do with the Republic of Sierra Leone. Until next time, any side mistake by now before I go, and I forgive we. The intention here is not to take side, but rather now we try for bring correct information into it now. So we'll be finding very necessary for now we'll get an update and we will continue for updating as the days come ahead. Having said that, in a plenty thank you once again. Now remember waiting bind we together when at the green, white and blue. This na Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, KADIJAH Tijan Nabi. God bless we all. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone and God bless the United States of America. Bye.